Ah, how's it going, Rackle viewers? Grim Gaddy right back into it with another Grim Rules Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition session of my own personal ninja homebrew, Okami No Kage, Chapter 2. Oh, dear sweet lord, the amount of planning that goes into some of this stuff is fun. But, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump back into the Discord and try to retell the events that happened that I quite frankly kind of mentally checked out for myself, so it's going to be interesting rehashing that.
I'm just proud that I was able to.
Able to what?
Apple butter spice cake. That's what I made for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Look good.
That sounds interesting.
It
never
was
heard
in
of
the
that.
it was in the art channel. I think I put the recipe there.
It looked nice.
No, I
good.
didn't put the recipe. Let me get that link for that recipe real fast so I can put that in there
Apple
for you
butter
guys.
spice cake. Interesting. I would think that more looks like. Well, I guess it could be both Christmas and Turkey Day. Frankly, it's good enough for any day, but
Yeah.
that's just me being my sweet tooth going that hyperactive.
Anyhow.
I'll put
He's back.
Let's go.
Ooh.
As you all may recall, yeah, I'm just going to simplify it down to shit's fucked, and it's continuously just getting more and more fucked.
got to meet Sniper Sensei.
You did get to meet Sniper Sensei, who, despite the fact he kind of showed the reason he retired, is still insanely deadly if he spots you at any range. I'm sorry, Arats.
Happens. A lot lately.
I mean, it's kind of hard to beat something with a 23 passive perception, even with passive traits.
Jeez.
And regretfully, you were the low roller and you were wearing a red scarf, so thematically it made sense that you got shot at. But, that said, you had probably the best way of circumventing that by literally just going faster than the speed of light itself, going up to his face and telling him to knock his shit off. This is the second time this has happened, and it still works. I wonder if there's going to be a third. Needless to say, after essentially recruiting Dear Sniper Sensei into your efforts, so to speak, returning to the disheveled Ronin that were basically the only real form of fighting force you guys have found, working in tandem with the remnants of the Oda Shinobi now going by the title of Vile Hands, and showing everyone exactly where Hanzo learned to be Hanzo. Right down to responding to any act of aggression with just more aggression. Again, I'm sorry, Arats.
I'll have my revenge.
Somehow, I don't think he's wrong.
But I honestly can't remember if you guys are getting there at dusk or dawn. I was kind of out of it last time I ran this, not even gonna lie. But, that said, we did just leave off with you guys at the Ronin/Shinobi camp proper. With the formulations of something of a plan. I guess I'm just kind of curious of what that plan actually does entail.
You and me both.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
right now,
is this us waking up?
I believe we took a long rest at the end.
Yes.
It was something
We
like
all agreed to
that,
do
so
Like that, I think.
yeah, this could easily just be the next morning of, now that you've returned after recruiting Sniper Sensei to your efforts.
So, any news about the Vile Hands?
Naturally, you're all waking up. There's already a fire going, some animal that they're roasting over it. You're not sure what it is. Smells good. But Jinosuke, who is essentially the leader of these Ronin, upon your question, just kind of shakes his head. It's like, no. No wood. It should be wandering around, and I forget the fucking name of the goddamn main town again. Because Akishima. Because I forgot my notes.
Oh no.
Mm,
That's past
I
that
guess-
estate, isn't it?
I guess nothing much we can do. We need to find them. We need them.
Yeah.
And regardless, I think we could pick up a thing or two in Akishia, right, Matsuyoshi?
I do need that component. If you require that I scry on anybody.
It's more to see if we even are.
Hmm.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay, so I did feel him coming.
You definitely felt him coming. He's not exactly being subtle about his approach. But in the middle of
Hello?
conversation, you do catch, oddly enough, a vile hand just kind of strolling into camp, whispering something in Jinosuke's ear real quick.
Oh, that makes it easier. They're fine.
Well, 1 out of the 4.
Can I attempt to just close my eyes and listen
Roll me,
to
a
see if I catch it?
roll me a perception check with advantage. Because you still have that feature.
Yay! I was blind.
And now you can... Fuck.
Ooh, nice.
You catch everything in
Wow.
the conversation.
Jeez, man.
You catch how the Vile Hand is actually speaking about his scouting report of Akishima proper. He said he did find the Ronin. They are in fact captured. But something's very weird about it. They're locked up in a bamboo cage, but they're singing.
They're in a bamboo cage and singing? What?
Weird.
Hmm. I mean, we need to take a look at it. We cannot speculate what that is, right? I don't think we have any idea.
I don't think any of us know outside of Komori, so unless Komori wants to share.
This is also true.
Good point.
True. And currently, I'm just going to wait for the Vile Hand, because I'm assuming if he's only communicating this with
you very
Shinsuke,
much.
it's not something to be communicated
Thank you
with
for
the
going.
rest of the Ronin, or even us around. So,
Sure.
I'll just wait for now.
The conversation does continue a little bit, and because you did roll well above a fucking 20, you bastard. You also catch that he does have a preliminary estimate of the forces currently occupying Akishima. Honestly, it's not a lot. Mostly just hobgoblins, not even a regular goblin to be found. Granted, 3 were dressed very strangely, as in not even wearing armor.
Better define strangely, besides no armor.
The fact that every hobgoblin you guys have seen has been wearing armor, that's weird.
Gotcha. Well.
I mean, we don't know what these things are capable of. Maybe they have a different kind of warrior that is more like you guys that doesn't need armor. Pointing to the
And
monks.
granted, right now, not sharing any of this.
But no, eventually the conversation does thankfully end. Jinosuke just kind of waves him off, and he
Oh,
happily...
dude, I was standing right there. Never mind.
Did he look injured at all when he was?
Nah, he looked fine.
No, fine.
But as he leaves, Jinosuke would speak up again. So... my Ronin have been found.
Great. Are they okay?
He just kind of stares into the fire, blinking for a moment. I don't know.
And Kumiko looks weirdly and like, huh?
Shall we discuss these plans in a more private setting, Commander Jinsuke?
He takes a moment, looks up from the fire at the 2 Ronins that are still here at the camp proper, before finally just kind of submitting himself to a shrug. No. Honestly, prying ears don't bother me in this sense, I believe. But no, my Ronin have been found. They are being held in Akishima.
Hmm.
Oh, no good, no good, no good.
That would be past the estate, yes.
Yes.
The condition sounded unusual. I heard everything.
Kumiko looks at Komori. What?
I was blind.
He has very keen senses.
I do?
Yeah, pretty much.
My Ronin, despite being captured and held against their will, seem to be singing in their captivity.
No reports on in what language, or was it something that they?
I don't think
Like-
the language is the issue, Matsuyoshi. Prisoners
Hmm.
being that jolly, especially considering that these beings that we've encountered pretty much kill individuals on sight regardless of living status. To think that they would even allow that kind of activity? These are warmongers. At least from what we've observed.
Right, I'm sorry.
There can be many reasons why they're singing.
They
Maybe
could be drugged, spelled.
possessed. The goblins might be making them seem to, toy with them. Could be anything.
Yeah, that was my next guess about a plot to like throw them off. I don't know. Your guess is as good as anybody else's.
Could be more of a ritual, but we need more information. We need to get. We don't have enough information to act on that alone, but it is a very. How do I put this? Intriguing prospect to look more into.
Well, that goes without saying, but how do we want to get more information without sounding some sort of alarm?
That shouldn't be a problem.
I just look at you.
Well, for you.
I mean, really?
We just need to go, and we need to plan our route to there carefully, though.
Indeed. Additionally, there is the matter of those odd goblinoids that... No armor, did he say? I thought it was low armor, but...
No armor.
No armor.
That was in character. But anyways.
Yes,
Have you encountered
apparently
any forces like that before?
There's a token force left in Akishima just to oversee things. They have not received reinforcements for a few days now. And apparently 3 of the token force laid behind are not dressed like the ones we've seen before.
Any particular emblems or unique identifications on them?
Okay,
Outside
I'm about to say,
lack of armor.
Jinsuke literally just blinks at you at that question. Like, really?
Yeah. Like,
The red
outside
skin with
of the
pointy ears and teeth. What?
like, he's looking for more tribalistic markings, is the best way I could describe it.
Such information was not relayed. They're goblins. I suppose
On that same note... Sorry, go ahead.
I suppose they didn't see any need to double-check markings or affiliations because they're all goblins.
So wait, have goblins we encountered so far borne tribal markings, Grim?
Honestly, not really. You guys have met, like, various different goblinoids from, your standard goblin who are annoying.
Yeah.
The slightly bigger goblins that seem to be more martially capable, and then the large fuckers, the bugbears. While very distinct sets, usually what you caught was they all generally will take their orders from the head hobgoblin that's currently there.
I mean, no armor. Either it's like a martial expert, or maybe a spellcaster type of goblin. Maybe it's just a general who just leads. Who knows?
Hmm.
Again, we need more than just no armor to figure that out.
But at least we have something going in. If that's what we're doing.
I mean, we need to take a look at the place.
True.
That moment where the entire party decides they're going to attempt to scout. What is this? This is strange.
Come on, we have scout before, I think. Well, have we?
Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. That's right, we did.
I mean, you kind of did in the first session.
Komori's unbeknownst love interest.
You have not met her.
No, I'm talking about the other guy.
Okay, I thought you were... Okay, never mind. Anyways.
Takeda.
Yeah.
Where's the Tokugawa?
Yeah,
The sun.
Pretty much how I refer to him. The sun.
Okay. Yeah, that's not.
But anyways.
Why? Because he lights up your life?
that's...
Graham, I would like to roll to attack. No. But is the
Wow.
bullshit aside, is there any other information that you can give us about the primary target? Like, I know that Akishima was one of the, or this entire island, I guess, was the center of trade. But is there still an economy going there, or is it pretty much a war camp now?
Okay, I'm gonna do this out of character because doing his voice is fucking my throat. He would relate to you that in some spots, like smaller villages, like the fishing village you guys first stumbled upon, they tend to end up just being raided for their food and resources and bodies for God knows what fucking reason. But larger places, like Akishima proper, they kind of are still going through just their basic economic lives. The only difference is goblins will occasionally show up and either occupy or take what they want and leave.
Alright.
Also, that bandits are having a fucking heyday on the island now.
I can imagine.
Oh boy.
And pirates.
Oh, the Portuguese
dear.
are here. They're not Portuguese.
Nah, these are Japanese pirates that, sadly have nowhere else to go, so they're kind of just going more inland now. But that's more north of the island, he would tell you.
I think it's a Japanese version of Tortuga.
You're not far off, actually.
Huh. Well, is there any other information that anyone here needs? Or do you want to go shopping?
Do we have resources to shop?
No, but you would know in Thieves' Cant that that very phrase basically means go in, scout, and possibly slaughter.
Yay!
I mean,
I literally had that in my head for a Thieves' Cant phrase.
I mean, me not knowing us, I just kind of start looking at my coin purse. He's just counting coins.
I mean, I don't even know Thieves' Cant, so yeah, I'd probably be right along the same lines as Matayoshi. Actually, do I know Thieves' Cant? I have to check my sheets. No, I don't have Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, and I don't think it would really make sense because you weren't really with the Inuryu long enough to have learned it.
No, it wouldn't make sense for her to know it.
Oh, but let me think. What else? Because you guys don't actually know, so he would try to give you at least a heads up of what you're going to be expecting when you get there. Lots of outlying farmland in Akishima, but in the center, there's a pagoda shrine, something of an inn / tea house / spring, and a blacksmith. Essentially, it's what you would expect to find in just like a fairly decent town/city.
Hmm.
So you said there were tea house, pagoda shrine, springs, and something else?
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Yep, blacksmith. Oh, and a boyar, though God knows what happened to them.
Say boyar as in a bow.
Yeah.
Like it bow. Okay. I'm not sure I heard you right.
Long bows, short
Okay.
bows, yumis.
Blatchers. Okay.
Again, this part of the island, it was kind of like the main center for merchants.
Diagon Alley.
Basically.
Alright.
All right. How do we want to do this?
Well, we have quite a ways to go. Let's discuss on the road, shall we?
Okay. Make sure there's no fragging ears.
Alrighty. So with that, party begins down the path. Still seeing, the Umibozo far in the distance, because they're still very much there. A constant reminder that you may want to leave, you just can't.
Just like a
At least
catchy.
not that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't going that way.
Okay, and let's see.
Once we're a substantial distance away from the forest, I'll probably ask everyone to... Would you all mind terribly? Do a quick sweep of the area. Make sure we're alone.
That shouldn't be a problem.
In that case, gonna have everyone make me a quick perception check.
Can try.
I don't hear shit.
Where is my perception? There it is. That's about right. That's what I get for using eyes.
Yep, that's what you get for using eyes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Who am I missing? Am I missing Arats?
You're right. Yeah, you said you're right.
He's AFK.
Alright, I'll pull up his sheet real quick and just roll for him. Oh god, I really need to reorganize all this crap.
His sheet's a mess, is it?
No, my entire thing on my side here is a mess.
Oh, the...
Yeah, I've been trying to
correct, yeah.
reorganize it, but every time I do, my brain just kind of decides to log out at that time. Okay, yeah, of course his perception is not great. Okay. Let's see, highest was a 17.
17.
Okay. I mean, other than the rustle of orange and yellow leaves and the soft breeze of the wind, nothing really catches anyone's attention.
I think we're good. So it is.
Other than that fox saw at the tree.
Tori, out of curiosity, are you just going to remain in your fox form?
It's just easier to stealth that way.
You know what? That's
wrong.
fair.
She ain't wrong.
Yeah, the thing
By the way,
about
Yeah, got a point.
the
thing
fox in the tree is talking, right?
it's certainly looking at you.
That's not Tori.
No, that's not Tori.
Spooky.
Oh, that is.
That is definitely not Tori.
Do we even know if that
Impasta. Sauce among us.
God.
we don't even know if that fox is even there, do we?
So, no, actually, Matayoshi, you spotted it.
I'm gonna kind of nudge Tori. Kind of motion my head toward the fox. I think there's a friend of yours over there.
Do I recognize this fox?
You really expect to recognize every fox you see?
Yes.
They all look alike.
No.
Hey, Arats, welcome back. So,
Yo,
Komori asked for everyone to take a quick glance around, make sure you guys were alone as you're walking down the path. Matayoshi spotted a fox on the side of the road by a tree.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
Talks and fox.
So you guys listen as Tori squeaks and almost hisses. It's weird when you actually hear a fox speak in fox. You have, to this day, found out what the fox does say, and it makes no sense.
1 second, I need to find a hard tree to bash my head against.
I was really afraid I was going to be able to use that joke for this, and I'm sad that I was able to. But no, Tori, what specifically are you trying to say to this fox in fox?
I think you're going robotic here.
Okay, I thought it
I'm
was
glad
just
it's
me.
not just me.
Okay, God, I thought that was me.
Nope, he going robotic.
I think I'm good now. I'm not sure, though.
Yeah.
Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, you're Roboto right now.
Of course I am, because
arigato.
I'll just
Mr.
go
Roboto.
fuck myself, because Discord says so.
There you go.
I think
There
I'm
you go.
turning Japanese.
I think I'm
Oh,
turning
you're back
Japanese.
now.
I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Okay, it stuck with that whole time. Anyway, yeah, Tori, what do you say in fox to this fox?
Hello. What are you doing out here?
You watch as this fox... Like, one moment, I'm gonna restart Discord.
Yep.
Discord,
Lots of
please.
robot noises.
My apologies, Rackle viewers. Seems to be every frickin' time I try to run a game now, Discord decides to be an ass. There's literally nothing else using my internet connection. Oh, wait a minute. That's a lie. There is something else using my internet. Okay, that's off now.
It does make life a little more simple, yes.
And I'm still kind of red pinging. Huh.
It is weird.
I don't even know what's doing it anymore, honestly, at this point.
Eesh.
Am I... No, I'm hardlined, so it's not that. I literally have no idea what's doing it. Am I still robotic?
No,
Come
you're
on.
good.
In and out for the moment.
Is
Oh,
the pinging
on.
by
Yeah,
any
don't-
chance caused by my push to talk?
It shouldn't be.
No, and like ping relating to our network connection.
Ah, okay, that ping. Got it.
They said it was coming up red.
Yeah, but it's going and coming. It's weird about it.
Like fluctuating.
Yeah.
You got internet
me.
noise on your area.
Yeah,
Sounds like-
probably. Everyone else is deciding to get online literally at this time. It looks like it's stabilizing now a little bit. Okay, anyway. Yeah, just tell me if I start breaking up again. I'll just start using the text channel or something.
Yeah. Definitely robotic to a point.
Well, I can't really help that anymore. I've done all I could.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But anyway, so you asked the fox, what is it foxing today? What is it doing? Right? That's basically it. What's a fine
Yes.
fox like you doing in a place like this?
What the fox doing?
Anyway, it does blink, kind of wiggle its ears regarding you for a moment, tilting its head. And then it replies, in common. Quite frankly, I'm wondering what 7 strangers are doing on what was my home.
You hear this?
Right, she's gonna reply in common as well. And say, we're just passing by. Don't mind us.
The last people I saw that I didn't mind had a bad tendency of burning down villages and killing my kind.
You don't have to worry about that. I assume those are the goblins in play, and we are here to defeat them.
Are you? He says, literally, as he starts circling Tori out of sheer curiosity at this point. You're not
I
one of
just turn
mine.
towards Master Yoshi.
I'm sorry, Komori, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna do a little thing. I just turned to Matsuyoshi. So does this mean that I'm off the hook now? She has her sights on someone new?
I don't know.
I know you know that's not how it works.
God fucking damn it, Haru.
Please. So, what was the last line he said? I didn't catch that.
He indicates that he recognizes you're not one of his people. But you are still a kitsune.
That's true, true. Would it be alright if we were to pass by?
I mean, frankly, you don't seem like much of a threat, so kind of beneath my worry, frankly. You smell familiar.
Thank you very much.
Who is your matron? Rose.
I didn't hear that last line.
Oh, he was asking who your matron was.
Oh my
Who's
god.
your matron?
Yeah.
Matron.
I'll give you a hint. You ask about her a lot.
It's really bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really
Is it really
bad.
that bad?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying.
Mostly whenever you try to say something important.
Yeah, it's cutting you out so bad because I not pick up not even but a word.
Fucking
Discord,
Christ.
please.
I have an idea. One moment.
Switch to the phone.
I'm not doing
His
that.
phone connection is worse than mine.
Whew.
That's fast.
Zoom.
I have no idea that's going to improve anything, but
We will see, young.
I swear to God, if I have to cancel this session too because of fucking internet problems, I'm going to be pissed. Not even going to lie, that would actually tick me off.
I don't blame you.
Better.
I just hope it holds up.
Echo cancellation note? No, that's all good.
Guys,
Nope,
what's
there
a
it goes.
matron?
Matron, basically female leader.
Yeah,
Oh.
patriarch.
So Taka.
Tank, so
Thank
yeah,
you.
basically.
Do you tell him that?
Yes.
He watches this fox actually kind of slumps a little bit. How is sister doing? So, a quick recap. Tori, you admit that your matron, so to speak, is Tanko, and the response was, this fox stopped being just a fox, and asked how his sister was doing.
Actual sister or formality sister?
You're getting the impression an actual sister.
Whoa.
Because he has just as many tails as Tanko does.
How many?
That adds up.
Uncountable.
Also, Tori, he's fucking hot.
Hot damn.
So you're sure that this doesn't let me get off the hook?
I mean, if anything, you're gonna be on a bigger hook now.
God fucking damn it!
Love triangle.
Yeah, baby.
Oh boy.
And well, she in turn will also transform.
Anything else?
She's a bit different. She doesn't do the tail thing in this form.
Ah.
You don't get to know.
How old
Fair.
are you? That's a question that gets you killed.
That's akin to asking, how old are you
Yeah.
now?
That's
You
like
might not
saying
wanna
yes
know.
when the Daitengu says stab me, bitch.
Okay, to be fair, I haven't asked that. I just do the less subtle thing to be looking for tails.
My sincerest apologies. Very obviously all new to this wonderful land. My name is Tenmo. And Tenko is, in fact, my sister.
It is nice to meet you. My name is Tori. Tenko, I haven't seen in quite some time now, but last I checked, she seemed to be doing well.
And he kind of leans over and peers at the wonderful mishmash that makes out the rest of the party. And them?
So we heard that there was there was something bad going on this island, so we traveled here to try and figure out what was wrong and report back. Currently, we have been not able to report back as our communications seemingly have cut out. But this is the party I travel with.
Mortals and a half yokai? Curious choice.
Yeah, Tenko is the one who made the decision on that part, but I'm not complaining.
You actually...
In Haru's mind, that's a lie.
Well, no, at that, you all actually just kind of meet eyes with Tenmo here. And you notice he looks at you all a little bit differently. It's almost uncomfortable. Almost like a predator eyeing a piece of meat that he's about to devour.
Yeah.
Well,
Tell me I'm not the only one who's feeling that.
you all
No,
definitely
you're
feel
not.
it.
Oh, so you all feel what I live with every day.
Damn.
Well, I do suppose that our true friends are just the rations we meet along the way.
Oh, I do not think of them as food.
Phew.
He looks visibly confused by that. Tenko does work in mysterious ways. Curious.
Do you often feast on humans?
Mostly just when I'm bored.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. More often than not, they live, and they find the entire experience enjoyable. Anyway, my apologies. You seem to be on your way somewhere. Tell me, you wish to help the island. How do you wish to go about that?
Well, we are currently trying to strategize a plan, but it looks like we're going to go for the head at some point. We can find a way to, God, I hate thinking of words. Intercept, I guess.
He's actually actively begins pacing around the entirety of the party, just eyeballing each of you.
I wonder if there's a way I can be more in the middle.
I am not moving from this spot.
More in the middle. Please.
Okay.
You're the cream
Good
filling
one.
of this Oreo.
God.
Mm.
So, you mentioned that other foxes and creatures have been affected by the attacks.
Oh yes, quite a number, in fact. I hear the Tengu are actually enjoying the show, I believe is what they told me.
Hmm.
I kind of just look at Haru with that one.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
You know what Tengu does? They fight and they drink.
Sounds like fun.
The drink is awful. The fighting though, pretty good.
I'm sorry, your Tengu have poor drink?
The poorest, yes. I don't know why, to be honest. I think that was just a cruel joke made from me from any. But yeah, they do have awful drinks.
Well, I certainly can't speak for the Tengu of the mainland, sadly. I can only speak for the ones here, but honestly, they're the best sake brewers in the island.
Where do you say they are?
Indeed. I want to meet these folks.
Alcoholics.
Well, if you wish to meet them, I could send someone to spread word to keep an eye out for you lot if you happen to cross upon them.
I'm worried. I don't know if I should add favors. I don't want to be in debt.
You can roll an insight check real quick to try to get a good idea of why this fox is smiling at you at this prospect.
I mean, I don't know why I roll against a kitsune, but sure, why not?
Because it's
Can
fun.
I give him guide? Can I give him guidance?
I will allow guidance.
And then, I mean, sure, why not? I don't. Wow, I don't need to roll. I seem Komori. I know how this ends.
That's why I'm actually granting advantage on this, so that's a 19. Because you have met enough kitsune to kind of get a gauge that they're not telling the whole truth when they speak to you, usually. And you get the impression that, yes, the Tengu would be very interested in meeting you all. Probably not for the reasons that he's stating, though.
Just how friendly are these Tengu to normal mortals?
At that, he considers everyone in the party yet again. He just smiles, like, normal mortals? Honestly, not even worth their time. You lot, however, I feel would pique interest.
Gonna glance over to Hanzo. What the hell is he talking about?
I feel like that's bait.
Yeah.
The worst part is I wanna take.
This is how you can tell I actually planned the session.
Well, we are in the middle of something important, so we probably shouldn't, diddle-dally too much.
No dilly dallying.
I said no dilly dallying.
I mean, maybe it's an. Yeah, you're right.
So is that the
Maybe,
yes then?
maybe later.
Definitely later.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to send word then.
God damn it.
Well, thank you for your generosity and revealing yourself to us, noble Kami. Mori is trying to choose his words carefully here. And for bestowing upon us the pleasure of witnessing your countenance. Might I ask you where we can find the nearest, to be clear, it is a shrine to Inari, right?
Oh,
They're not called
yes.
fox shrines?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Can you tell me where the nearest shrine to the Nari is? That way I may bestow a fitting offering for you and yours. Essentially trying to get information. Are yokai worshipped the same way on this island as they are on the mainland?
Temo has not had this smile fall from his face. In fact, if anything, it just kind of twists in a little bit of a different direction. He does turn to Tori, though. So, do you have dibs on that one by chance?
God
He's
fucking
very
damn it!
well spoken.
Why?
A
Why?
slightly angered expression.
This is fair. I will not take another one of my kind's game. This is fair. I was only asking. It's only out of respect. But to answer your question, my dear friend, and he just slowly kind of points off into the distance, and you can see the multi-story pagoda that essentially is dead center of Akishima proper, contrasting against the horizon. That would be your stop.
I will be sure to present an offering, hopefully worthy of what you have done for us, my lord. Actually, wait, it wouldn't be my lord. That's for daimyo. I guess it would just. I've never actually used an honorific with yokai. Huh.
I find
Oh,
that hard
just
to believe.
realizing this.
I feel like you called
Then
Yuki
again-
Onna my lady, but I might be
Yeah, but my
misremembering.
lady isn't. Yeah. I guess. We'll say my lord. Why not?
Very curious.
I mean,
Mariyoshi, you had something?
I was gonna say, I mean, he's supposedly, and to our understanding, he would be just as powerful to Denko, and yeah, so my lord would have worked.
Fair.
Yeah, he's essentially daimyo of the yokai on this part of the island, at least. At least that's how he's certainly presenting himself.
Well, it was wonderful meeting sibling of Tenko. It was my honor.
I just wish it was under better circumstances. I do worry about my sister from time to time. She tends to be a little crass from time to time.
I'm sure she's doing okay.
Oh, more than likely sending some poor dwarf to their death again. That was always her calling card. Tori, at this moment, you suddenly picture a poor drunken dwarf captain blushing furiously and stammering.
She rubs the back of her neck.
Not gonna lie, that does sound fun.
Well, regretfully, I cannot directly interfere. It's sadly part of a long old agreement. That said, there's nothing saying I can't offer a word of advice here and there.
Oh?
Well, if you truly wish to be of service, to help, and rid this island of its new inhabitants, at some point you're going to come across one who is a little bit more powerful than the common rabble-rousers I suspect you've encountered.
It does make sense.
Something of a flesh sculptor.
Skyrim?
That's why they need the bodies.
Or got it.
Yeah, she doesn't know what he's talking about, so she's gonna look to anyone to see if anyone understands what that means.
That's the tough part. In character? Yeah.
Yeah, no one would know.
Actually... Oh god, that's weird. Shinrai!
Yeah?
If you would like, you can roll me a quick history check. Just for shits and
Alright.
giggles. This might
Boy.
key something in your mind.
Okie dokie. As soon as. Will you go? Computer is acting up. Sorry.
If it's not one of us, it's someone else.
I
That's
know.
true.
Yep.
18.
Oof.
Wow.
If only that was an advantage. Oof.
I know. Just.
I mean, 18 is still the exact number I needed for this. Flesh Sculptor kind of rings a bell in your ears, Shinrai.
Hmm?
It makes you think of what Oda was doing to you.
I kind of am familiar with flesh sculptors.
Mm.
Painful memories, mind you.
They tell if you can stand the description.
It's what Hoto was doing to me,
Hmm.
creating a yokai, experimenting.
No bueno.
Well, the good news is, this strange creature is certainly not creating yokai. Sadly, that's also kind of the bad news.
Yes.
But
Because he's creating what?
I think the closest word I can associate with it is an abomination.
Okay, that's pretty descriptive.
I can picture it, yeah.
He's doing a number of odd things, and frankly, they rather disgust me. But, regretfully, that is about all the aid I can bestow upon you, without crossing a line, so to speak. Do have fun, though. Lord knows I will enjoy watching from a distance.
I'm not all confident the way he said that.
He's a kitsune offering ominous phrases and words. There is no comfort to be had here.
Yep.
Point.
And as he walks
true.
away, when
Can
I feel that he's a sufficient distance away, I say, "Oh yeah, he's definitely Tenko's brother."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of ominous as you all watch as he literally seems to just walk up into a tree and basically just meld into it.
I tip.
Not
He's probably
too
going to
much.
visit Tenko.
I get a feeling we might see him again later.
Oh, what gave
You-
you that idea, Hanzo?
Do you have a lovely family story?
That look. I would assume as like even in character that looked similar to one of my own spells.
Certainly look that way.
Okay.
I do not think of them as family. I think of them as friends.
Is that better or worse? Sorry.
It depends.
I'm so happy that rolled up on the random encounter table.
That's definitely interesting. Also, god damn it, after Tenko showed resistance against Kumori's flowery talk, I'd hope he'd be the same.
Nope.
No, he called you bluff.
He
I feel like
lives.
that is what it is.
He lives on an island where the well-spoken people here were the samurai.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll let you figure that one out.
That'd be fair.
I'm pitching, ladies.
But anyway, needless to say, he's gone out of sight now. As to whether or not he's within earshot still, I mean,
Yeah.
A whole nother
Frankly, I
story.
think that's out the window at this point.
also congratulations, you all have actually seen a true yokai presence established on the island that wasn't created by hobgoblins being douchebags.
Oh, he's just
So
probably
that
gonna
is-
kill us.
Hey.
That's a mixed blessing.
It's okay. I can negotiate.
Stupid sexy armor.
Indeed. But Kumari will hesitate before just well, let us be on our way then. Sounds like Kishima has everything that we're looking for. Yes?
Yes, seems so.
Seems like it.
I believe, Komori, you want to go over some semblance of an idea of a plan.
I did, just out of the forest now.
Hold on. Let's see the place. We're near, right?
You are near enough to actually kind of get a decent glance at it. It's definitely not a castle like Komori was suspecting it to be. Honestly, it's just a very fine, well-kept two-story estate. It does have a wall kind of around it, but honestly, it's mostly just...
Is the wall made of stone or wood?
This distance kind of hard to tell. Might just very well be wood with some plaster over it. Could be cobblestone. Let's just paint it over.
Okay.
Frankly, actually, that is what I wanted to talk about before we ran into Tenmo, who I'm still afraid is quite keen on listening to us at every step of the way now.
I am once again looking for foxes.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking around uncomfortably. But we do need to discuss this now that you bring it up again, Haru. What are we doing?
Can you be a little more specific? Are you talking in general or in
What are
this?
we doing here?
Oh, here.
Our primary job was to scout out the situation and, if possible, find Yurei. What are we doing getting involved in freeing the island? Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying we should just leave these people to die, but...
Well, I don't see a way to leave the island.
As long as the Umibozu are up, we cannot leave.
Exactly.
I'm not referring to leaving. We still haven't found Yurei, even though we know that the shinobi is to the north. Additionally, getting involved in an attempt to retake the island from foreign invaders that were here to take Yutakana Tochi? Haru said it best, we are not an army.
Sometimes it doesn't take an entire army.
That may be the case, but I still remember what you were telling me when we washed up, Haru. That good spirit of yours is gonna get you killed?
Okay, I know you were trying to do here. I don't appreciate you using my words against me.
Like a true bard would.
Again, don't misunderstand me. I imagine like all of you want to see that these people are safe. But consider, we immediately sprung to action against the goblins at the fishing village, annihilating them. That easily could have resulted in retaliation. As it is, a scouting party didn't return, and they're likely alerted to some kind of threat on the island. Additionally, those fishermen, it won't take much for them to sell us out. We didn't give names or even our true goal here, but they saw our faces. How involved are we going to get in this?
Okay, it's hard to tell since we don't know the actual cause of this mess. Well, we know, but we don't know how to fix it.
We also don't know who this brass dragon is. And if... it said the note was... I could easily pull that back out and use my comprehend languages once a day to kind of read back over that. It said something about reducing to flame, if I'm correct.
I mean, the literal interpretation is kind of hard to figure out, given that fact that it was just literally those who do not bow down before the brass dragon should be cold in flame, is essentially the literal translation of it.
Mm-hmm. We don't know who this brass dragon is either. Those who do not bow will be cold in flames, so that cannot. Sounds like a very high ambition and akin to Oda. Do you want another one?
Not really.
We didn't need to head an army or lead an insurrection to do that. We just had to follow orders.
Okay, but we don't have support anymore, so helping these people will give us some support to rely on.
And then what? We helped the Vile Hands and Commander Jinsuke take the estate, and then what? We just wait until the Brass Dragon himself comes to investigate why no more reports are coming from the estate. We leave and head north only to come back and discover that the entire estate has been decimated with all its forces. In helping, we may inadvertently lead to something worse. What if, after eliminating that scouting patrol, they just sent another force and burned the entire village to the ground in retaliation?
We also have the another option is that if we can at least clear a path for reduce the number of Umibozu, we might and reconnect with the island. We might be able to establish a connection.
It's not about the Yumi Bozu. It's about
Also,
whatever
I'm
is
not
causing
doing that.
scrying. Magical. Sorry, go ahead.
No, because we are not have a chance of doing that.
But additionally, it's not about the Yumi Bozu. Again, we have a talisman that doesn't work because there's something around the island preventing communication. At least with the mainland or Yutakana Tochi proper. If anything, that should be our priority.
And we have no knowledge of where that is.
Man, it'd be really handy if you could just find a priest on the island still.
That
If
would be
only
handy.
you could go someplace where there probably might still be a priest around.
Oh, a temple.
So about that pagoda in the distance, that's basically just a shrine to the Inari.
Look,
I'm aware. Just in character.
There.
I don't think we can decide this now. We don't have enough information on what's going on. I say we should scout the place just because we're here, and continue gather more information in the city, in the temple, see what we can find.
Okay.
That at least would be my suggestion.
Fine. More information wouldn't harm us.
Oh no.
Though, out of character, I want to ask, so are you advocating for investigating the estate now?
No.
I would say we should scout it. It doesn't hurt. At the very least, we get information from the enemy, or what we're dealing with.
Okay, you want to scout the estate now then?
Yeah, just scout. Quick
How
look.
high is the sun?
Honestly, pretty high. I would say from... Okay, let's say you were having this discussion about whether or not to actually check out the estate now, roughly here. By the time you reached Akishima proper, it would probably just be right before sunset. There'd be a lot of dim light to work with, and it looks like there's an overcast coming your way. If you went to the estate proper, like right now, it would practically be just in the afternoon.
I do not have my commune with nature spell ready yet. Damn it.
Do any of you have any way to scout quick? And by that I look at the druid.
Fine, I'll take a look from the air. Turn to an elf.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't die!
This is gonna be interesting. One moment, I have to pull up fucking owl.
How big?
It's a tiny little thing.
Oh, okay.
I also gotta
But
check like 15 different fucking things now.
That's
Because this was not the result I was expecting at all, so this just got very fucking interesting.
And thanks to the
Also needing 5 different things as fucking token now. Because I wasn't expecting to use the owl as an actual scout, even though I should have, because that's intelligent and that's brilliant. Let's see.
and before I turn to an owl, I'm gonna actually summon out Komura, my owl familiar, and kind of take it from a 2-pronged assault, if you will.
Sorry, I was literally doing like 5 different things at once. You're doing what now? Other than turning into a freaking owl?
Never mind.
Okay.
He was gonna use his familiar to also scout another owl.
Yep.
Double the owl, double the problem.
Okay, what the fuck just happened to that map?
He got.
Why did this map go all fucking AWOL? What the shit?
I don't know.
No clue.
There's a lot of problems today, I'm
It
noticing.
seems to be, and this one's on roll 20.
Oh, that's just the usual.
What the fuck? Why? Okay, there we go. I fixed it. That was weird. My screen went black on my camera. Haven't had that problem before. That was new. Okay. So, this is going to be kind of weird. No one else is going to see this but Matayoshi. And me, to a lesser respect. Oh, or I will not set... What the fuck? Ah, this is why I hate doing weird things.
Let's see, black screen, so...
Yeah, that's weird too. You should be able to see through the frickin' owl.
I mean, you can just use his token, right?
Yeah, I
have
could
to.
probably just use Matayoshi's token. I don't have to be, like, weird about this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here I go breaking the game again.
So, Matayoshi needs to say, you're an owl now.
Damn it, Yoshi. Damn it, Yoshi.
Scout the estate proper. You see a number of things, including just some lone villager riding a cart full of bodies, and a bunch of goblins investigating said cart full of bodies. Along with what appear to be 2 makeshift watchtowers astride either side of the estate proper. A goblin, hobgoblin with a longbow at the ready atop both, and one just standing in front of the main entrance of the estate proper.
Mm-hmm.
And
How high is that wall?
The wall itself is only 10 feet, and honestly, it looks more so a decoration now that you're flying over it, because it doesn't actually extend all the way around the compound of the estate proper.
Okay.
It literally just kind of bars off, like, immediate entry, not from the main path.
Okay. Does it look like any of these goblins are even caring of my existence?
You're literally an owl in the air. That's not a weird thing here.
Okay, cool. 125 speed, go. Just gonna fly over the area, so just trying to see how see if I can look into the windows of the like.
Oh, easy enough. If the window, if you can see into the building through the window, then the window is open.
Okay.
My apologies for everyone else that's not seeing this. Again, I wasn't even expecting to do this, but this works.
Yep. Just kind of seeing if there, what's from the rear as well, if there's any paths from that.
Yeah, not really. It kind of just leads into the forest proper on the back end. There is a kind of decorative back porch of sorts. Little pond laden with gravel, sand, stepping stones, making out a pseudo path of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and of course those 2 bugbears that look really big and burly and seem familiar. You remember watching one of those kill a goblin in one swing.
Oh, hello. Because I can be like this for about 4 hours currently.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of every now and then just kind of perch and make it kind of preen my wings, ruffle feathers.
You did notice on your flyby that there isn't really a door in the back, so to speak. It's just kind of open.
Okay.
That's probably why there are two very angry-looking bugbears guarding it.
Hmm. So. Ballsy move. Kind of just rest on the windowsills every now and then. Look around, see if I make it look like I'm looking for a rat or something. It's just normal owl things. It's fine.
Just normal owl things.
If let's see. Do I notice anything inside the estates? Any...
That kimono there looks insanely fine. Very decorative.
Oh. I don't want to go like fully into the buildings because if I turn out and I'm stuck inside, well, good luck getting out. And I know that.
There's also a second floor, but it wasn't included in the map because, honestly, one is just a more high-end kind of sleeping arrangement, and the other one looked like storage for just random crap, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Can I assume they're all just speaking, like, an occasional speaking goblin. So, this villager. Do I hear anything from them? Because I'm kind of just perched there.
Honestly, it just sounds like he's more so just worried and wonders when the fuck he can just go about his fucking way as the goblins poke and prod, making sure all the bodies are fucking dead. And occasionally rifling through a pocket or two.
Right. So we do check bodies by poking them. Great.
At least when I get here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go rendezvous back with the rest of the party now. Fast
Okay.
owl, go.
Great timing. You're about 10 seconds away from having a fucking goblin get annoyed and loose an arrow at you.
Like, fucking flying feathered rat. Yeah.
So, Mariyoshi, unmolested, you managed to return to the rest of the party.
So?
There's an opening in the back near the forest, but two of those large... I wouldn't know what they were called. Like, called bugbears.
The big hairy goblins, I think, is probably the best way you could describe them.
Yeah. Those big hairy ones, there's two of them back there. I wasn't able to get... I didn't want to take a look inside, because they were starting to get annoyed.
How many goblins are we talking about?
There's currently two big ones in the rear, two hobgoblins in each in towers. One looked at the ready, had an arrow knocked and all. They are I definitely saw a few others. There was one checking the dead. So if you wanted to do that, I hope you don't like being poked and prodded. They might steal some things from your pockets.
Did you happen to see where the dead were being taken to?
No, it looked like he was just taking his time.
Maybe a wild guess. Where do you think they would take it to? Any important building?
Would I have seen an important building back there?
I mean, the main estate itself. There was a little shed off to the right you think probably was just a stable, but pretty safe to assume maybe that's also where they keep some excess.
Well, so the estate proper. There's like the wall up front is very makeshift, and there was a stable off to the side. Might be it. Could just be a stable. Look, if I stayed there any longer, I would have gotten hit by an
don't worry.
That's
Did you see any of the red ones?
the medium-sized ones.
Yeah, the big ones that are red, but not hairy. Well, less hairy.
Less hairy.
Yeah, there were a couple that had the long bows, and one definitely checking the cart.
Alright, it seems doable. Still, we're not gonna do anything today, so it's okay.
We don't know what's in there, and I'd rather not go back and find out.
Yet.
Let's... shall we continue? I don't think there is more scouting we should do. At least, if we do, it will be risking for nothing.
Yeah,
Are we going to the city or to the temple?
I mean, the temple's kind of in the city, so...
Temple's
Oh,
in the city.
That helps.
That would be where I would be able to ask about that component.
How much do you need for that component?
I think I have enough.
Oh, good. I mean, if not, there's always way to procure it, but we don't have to resort to that.
Additionally, if need be, I can donate a substantial sum to you, if need be.
As do I.
I'm fine.
Now, here's an important question. As the overcast comes, the sun begins to settle just above the horizon. From what direction are we approaching Akishima, and how?
I would suggest.
Nice.
I would suggest from the east, under cover of shadow.
That's incorrect. The sun sets in the east. That means we'd be back going in, right?
Sunsets in the west.
In the west.
Okay.
Sunsets in the west.
I keep mixing those up even to this day.
I don't feel
Alright.
bad. I do the same thing.
We approach from the east where it's already dark.
Never
Is there-
eat soggy worms.
But additionally,
Is there a reason we need to hide when we're going to the city? I'm really asking. It's not a trick question.
You were informed there was a token goblin force still in the city.
Oh, okay.
There were still goblins in there.
People do
Okay.
understand why I said that, right?
What?
Yeah.
Never eat soggy worms, yeah.
Yeah, northeast, south, and west.
Yeah.
Okay, one quick moment while I set that up.
I mean, yeah, sure. I think the only way we can always disguise ourselves to look like,
Commoners.
yeah. I mean, I'm not that far off. Take off this sword and put it away. That's it. I guess.
Can't really disguise myself. I don't have that ability.
Give me an hour and I can turn back into an owl for 4.
Yeah, but you can turn invisible. I didn't see you, but that's the point.
I don't.
Not you, her.
No, I can.
but still, invisibility only lasts so long. And
Mhm.
pardon, but your garb very distinctly marks you as samurai. It will get us into conflict on sight.
Hmm.
I mean, I have like a big overcoat. I could put that on top of your armor. It would sound, but it's something. Or we can just... Oh, well, we cannot sneak in. Use...
Hmm,
To hang back.
that's not going to work too well with our resident half yokai.
I can be whatever you need me to be.
I don't like the
Let's
sound of
take
that.
a look at the area first. And,
That
Yeah.
was the goal.
You might want to look for the best viable solution to this.
Yes, I'm not very good at sneaking and being stealthy, obviously, but I could.
Okay, let's make this easy. Who here has a way to communicate with the rest of the party? Any way? I think I can. Some of us go ahead, and if we see this goblin party, we inform back. How about that? I have
If
a
that
message.
will work, I mean, our sending stone didn't work, so.
Coughs and Rari's telepathic bond.
Oh, you can do that. Right.
Yes.
See? She got this.
I mean, good work. Honestly, you haven't really stress tested the ability to communicate just yet. You just
Yeah.
know the sending talisman didn't work.
All right, I'll move away like 30 feet, point to one of them, and cast message to try and whisper something.
Well, whoever you cast it at, they hear it.
See, it works, kind of. At least local communication works, apparently.
So, are we stealthing before we approach, or are we just going to try to hide behind a building, then stealth?
I say we send some ahead to stealth, and the ones who cannot stealth stay behind, and we make a bond between the two parties.
Okay.
So we can communicate.
That's probably the best solution.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones on front goes with path without trace.
Okay.
I can shadow step a little bit here and there if I need to.
Yeah, I'll let the monks do that. I'll stay behind.
Okay. I'm assuming Shinrai's also going to stay behind because Clank.
Yeah, because Clank, yeah.
Actually,
Clank.
I'm going to see if I can give you a little bit of edge, despite your armor. This may take a little bit. And I touch Shinrai's shoulder, and I'm going to cast Enhance Ability and give her Cat's Grace. To give her advantage on dexterity checks, so...
And that would just make it a straight roll then.
I mean, that's better than disadvantage, at least.
Yeah, that's
and a plus
true.
10 with Pass That Trace. I mean... Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do we want to cast Rory's telepathic bond?
Might be nice.
It would be it would be ideal, yeah.
Hey.
Will do. Remind me, with ritual cast, is it a specific thing, or does it not use spell slots?
Ritual cast doesn't expend spell slots, however, it takes time in order to cast.
Yeah.
And
How much time?
10 minutes.
I think also, I think sorcerers lack the ability to.
Yeah, sorcerers cannot ritual cast.
That's right. I think it's only wizards and clerics? Question mark.
Druids, bards,
and warlocks.
Everybody but sorcerers.
Everyone but sorcerers who just do it innately.
Great.
Hold on. Be right back.
Although there is a way that I think she can cast it without the spell slot, given her bloodline.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the psionic sorcery.
Yeah. You literally just
She
can do
used-
that.
Yeah, as long as
That's
it's one
what
of
I
those
was
spells.
wondering.
Yeah, it's gonna take 5 sorcery points, I think.
Wait, can't you just talk with people in your head? That's something.
I do have the ability to just speak with people telepathically, but that's only within 30 feet of range.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
It's when you form the link that's within 30 feet. You can. There's a after
No,
you form that link.
I'm not talking about Rari's. I'm talking about my ability.
No, that's why I was saying. You choose one that you can see within 30 feet, and then there it goes on to say that the two of you are within a number of miles equal to your charisma modifier. You can still do that.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh, you're right.
Break time.
Same here.
I'm
That's
gonna
why-
get Oreos.
Potty break.
You get those Oreos.
Yeah, baby. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so
I
it's
denied it.
so if you want to spend 5 sorcery points to cast the Rary's Telepath Bond for free, or you just spend and your level spell slot.
I may just do that, considering I don't have too many.
You have
I
like
might just use the spell slot.
9. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
not. You're limited by. You have a sort. Well,
You should really take the feat Meta Magic Apprentice for sorcerers.
Already,
Is amazing.
already did.
yeah. Then you would have. Then you have 11.
Then you have 11. Yeah.
I already do.
Yeah.
Thumbs
so
up.
that's about.
Wait, how many sorcery points do you have in total?
She
11.
would have,
I have
11, yeah.
Metamatic Adept already.
Yeah. So using
Yeah, you're
5 would. Yeah, you could use that.
I could. But the problem is, are we going to get into a combat or a combat?
We are trying to avoid that.
Exactly.
I was gonna say,
But
we're
what
trying
if
to-
we don't?
Don't worry. If we do, you have plenty of things to do. You don't need that spell slot or those sorcery points.
Exactly. That's
It's just-
yeah. I don't need the
Don't-
spell slot. So.
Yeah.
Don't
so
worry about that.
Okay.
I'm saying near whoever's used pass without trace because I rolled poorly.
Oof. Oh yeah, I need to roll too. I'm gonna grab my Oreos first. BRB.
This is interesting, though.
It's an interesting conundrum.
Okay,
Hey.
Rick.
Personally, I'm still on the fence of, like, I realize Komori will have a lot of difficulty doing this, but frankly, I think the most efficient route is just forget the people and head north. Because if Yore is leaving traces in that people are spotting a singular shinobi, that means she's expecting Kenshin to send somebody to find them.
Fair
I don't
assumption.
want to. Still, I don't feel like abandoning these people.
I know. And
Yeah.
Komori is right there with you, but at the same time, it's something Komori is currently wondering about. It's like, yeah, we can help these people in the short term, but what will that mean in the long term?
All fair questions.
All's fair in love and war, as they say.
And you found a version of Tenko that is interested in you.
God fucking damn it! Why do you do this to me?
Mostly because it's funny at this point.
It's a meme.
It
Like
is.
how-
I told you. Komori is a harem anime protagonist.
Only Tenko doesn't want me, which is, frankly, the reason why she's on the top of my list of people I'd be willing to go with. And she'd kill me.
Yeah.
It's okay, she's more interested in a dwarf.
Isn't she?
This has become a very weird staple about the kitsune of Yutakana Tochi. They have a tendency of sending dwarves to their death.
They fuck with dwarves, but not in the way you think. Oh my god, kitsune are just elves.
It's funny because you're not entirely wrong.
Oh god.
When an elf lives to be 1,000 years old, it becomes a fox. If that fox lives to be 1,000 years old, it becomes a kitsune. If that kitsune lives to be 1,000 years old beyond that, it becomes a Tenko of some sort. And you've met 2 so far. Tenko
Oh
and Tenma.
no. I am already look at if that is actually canon for your world, I'm looking at level 18 druid. Oh boy.
I'm not saying it's canon,
Uh
but I'm not saying it's might not. There's a lot of lore I have left unexplored just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna say
'Cause-
more than likely not, at least not here on Yutakana Tochi and Zaratan proper.
yeah, because level 18 druid basically says, "Oh yeah, you start every 10 years that go by, you age 1." Oh,
I like
I'm
the monks. I like the monks better. They age, but they can
They
still
age.
kick your ass.
It's like they age, but they're like they're Master Roshi. They're Master
Yep.
Roshi.
Yep, that's Roshi.
Well, time to drink my beer and read my porno mags.
I found my favorite meme regarding Master Roshi is that as soon as I find my pants, I'm going to kick your ass. He shows it's like 2 panels. One where he's like got the top hat, the upper suit, but he's like missing his pants and he's on the phone. And then the next, he is just hulked out.
You know
I'm sorry,
something?
could you speak up? I'm not wearing pants.
Good God.
Oh
By the
god,
way,
Master
is anyone-
Roshi just sticks to Goblin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I think Master Roshi is more tame than Six the Goblin.
This is fair.
Then again,
Oh, Jesus.
he might have been Master Roshi at one point, but then he just got tired of it.
Man, the older I get, the more I like Dragon Ball, the original one. It's so fucking funny.
The original
It's so
is
good.
As a kid, I didn't understand much, but now, oh fuck, it's so good.
It's like now as an adult, it's like, did Boba just really try and flash a kid?
I think she didn't knew somehow that she was flashing. I don't know.
Oh, she definitely knew.
No, she was flashing Master Roshi. I don't remember.
She did
Yeah.
not know she was not wearing underwear in that scene, fun fact.
That's the part how you don't realize that.
Yeah, as a kid, you don't realize these things. Watching them as an adult,
Oh,
though,
no,
oh
you-
god, it's hilarious.
By the way, is it
Jeez.
just me, or is anyone else getting a vibe that the yokai on Zaratan are
Wrong.
the yin to the yang of Yutakana Tochi's yokai, so to speak? I feel like these yokai are darker.
I don't know. That kitsune was on point. I noticed nothing wrong.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Okay, the Tengu does sound interesting, but once again, they sound like Tengu.
I just also realized the dramatic irony I did
Oh, yeah?
with enhanceability. Cat's Grace on the person whose former character was a Tabaxi.
I don't
First
think
time
that's
using that spell,
irony.
too.
I don't think that's irony, more like poetic or appropriate.
Poetic coincidence.
A funny coincidence, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I'm trying to find a GIF with which Skrilling is giving Master Roshi a bunch of porno magazines, and amongst them there is one that is like gay porn, and he's like freaks out. It's so funny to see.
Oh, Jesus.
I cannot find the fucking GIF.
And then they decided to.
Become the classic anime cliche of tournament arcs.
Yeah. Like,
Hmm.
the tournament
Who did-
arc in Dragon
who did it
Ball
first?
served a point.
Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I think it was Dragon Ball, because...
I'm between Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, it's definitely Dragon Ball for comparing those two only.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it wasn't until Dragon. Oh wait, no, in Dragon Ball there were tournaments.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Go-
there were. The
Mhm.
21st Budokai.
when do we see Haru's tournament arc?
I mean, we all have to.
Funny you say that.
I'm
no.
interested.
So, I went a little batshit crazy with possible side quests for this island.
Oh, fun.
There's a
Grim.
lot you could just do and discuss. Let me put it this way. So, and I love this, because Moore pointed out my Akechi game, that's basically my Japanese version of Curse of Strahd. Like, to a
Yes.
T.
Nice.
Akechi is basically all the major plot events from Curse of Strahd, essentially, just being played out. And just...
This is why. Grim, this is why you don't prep under the influence.
Shut up. My games are fantastic while I'm prepping under the influence.
They
Fuck
really
you.
are. I really want to play this Akechi game because
It's insane.
We can go there. Eventually.
You literally could. It may be... Actually,
I just want
it
one.
would be different and weird.
I just want one day where it's just like a crossover episode.
Anyway, but yeah, the Akechi game, that's essentially, Curse of Strahd, but with all the plot points. This is Curse of Strahd's side quests, where they're all over the fucking place.
Mhm.
So, when are we gonna have to escort a noblewoman to Valaki and then get attacked by 14 wolves?
Not to mention Strahd shows up on your doorstep and once said noblewoman because, hey, she looks like his ex-lover.
Oh
Because
no,
he's a
we're not talking about
Yeah.
that. We're talking about a different thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I considered that. I threw it out the
What?
window at the end of it, but I considered it. But no, there's just a bunch of weird little side quests, and depending on how you want to go about on the island proper, if you want to kind of say, show these people they can fight back, they just have to do it in a way that won't get them killed. Opens up a lot of possibilities.
Have you ever played Far Cry?
Which
No.
one?
Any of them?
Yes.
All of them had the same idea.
So, like Assassin's Creed?
Funny enough, I think Far Cry is more subtle than Assassin's Creed.
That's not a high bar, actually.
Yeah. Especially recent
Creed.
Assassin's Creeds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tori's back.
Back. I'm sorry my dad decided to hassle me for whatever fucked up reason he has.
That's alright. Is Angela back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. In that case, I can swap this screen back, and... yeah, so who's the force that's actually stealthing and walking into a Kirishima, and who's hanging back? I know Haru's hanging back. Shinrai said that you wanted to hang back?
Yeah, I was gonna hang back due to being,
Samurai?
creepy woman samurai. I
wouldn't say
mean,
you're
I
creepy.
could. I just realized I do have disguise self as a spell because of bloodline, but
Oh, you do?
yeah, my bloodline gives me disguise self and invisibility. Yeah.
Would you like to?
You're the samurai who does not samurai.
I'm the samurai who does not samurai ninja.
That's okay. You're
No,
surrounded by
actually,
ninja that
I-
don't ninja.
yeah, around ninja that don't ninja.
This is great.
No, I will jump up into the tree and be Yoru for a little bit.
Wrong character.
Yeah, no, wrong character.
The tree branch snaps under your weight.
Yeah.
Real subtle there.
Okay, so for the group that's hanging back, Shinrai, apparently, Haru, definitely. Mariyoshi, are you hanging back? Or are you Owl?
Let's see. So the whole plan is... Because I had to run this back in my head. So we're having two parties. One is trying to hide, and then the other is going in and stealthing for recon.
Not quite.
No,
One-
essentially you're going in to get a understanding of the situation, to see if we even need to do this to get in, I believe.
Yeah, one is scouting ahead looking for the goblin party, the other ones are just hanging back.
By this point, I have had a wild shape recharge by that because for a short rest.
Okay.
Because so I'll burn a wild shape. It just because I think I thought I used 2 for the scouting mission that I did earlier.
Oh god,
Why
no.
two?
And then I'm just gonna spawn in Kimura and then tell Kimura to scout. So Kimura, my owl familiar, will accompany them and as an aerial recon while I'm looking through Kimura's eyes.
There you go.
Hey, fantastic. Everyone gets to watch as you become Komori. To your immediate surroundings, at least. Let me find your frickin' owl. There's your owl. God willing, you actually have vision through this frickin' thing. Okay, so hanging back. What's Komori doing? Is Komori hanging back too?
Yeah, I'll hang back. I don't have the best perceptive capabilities.
Okay. In that case,
Me and Hanzo.
well, you,
And
Hanzo,
most-
Mariyoshi's owl, and Tori. By the way, right
Right,
side
come on.
of the map is where you're gonna find yourselves.
I see this.
I got a black screen at the moment.
Scroll to the right.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, it's all the way through. Oh, okay, gotcha.
You said you're approaching from
Oh.
the east, so you're east. But needless to say, the 4 in the back line here are obviously just not actually here. They're just way the fuck off the map.
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't have control over, like...
The owl?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
One quick moment. It says you have control over it. Oh, wait, hold up. I think I know the issue.
Had that last time with the other.
Because I think what might have happened was the token itself might have been somehow unlinked. Okay, save that to represent that. And that also probably isn't helping all that much. Where is... Owl familiar on this freaking list? I have way too much on this damn list. There we go.
It has an extra 2 HP. Whoop-de-doo.
Okay, now let me try removing it and dropping it again.
It can stand on my shoulder if it wants to look like somebody's pet, so it doesn't get hit with an arrow.
Okay, no, I did not save that. God damn it. Still not as bad as the Akechi games, where I literally have to constantly go map by map and reset tokens because I don't know if they're actually saved or not.
Spoiler alert, they're not.
Yeah, they never frickin' are. I constantly have to reset visions and a bunch of other crap. Okay, do you have control over that, Al?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, scout to your heart's content.
If you don't want it to get arrow shot, he can set on my shoulder. He can set on my shoulder.
Ironically, I can't... Is this a...
Oh,
I can't actually change the... I can't see through the dang thing.
What the hell? Oh, that's why it doesn't have vision. That probably would help.
Those of us with dark vision, step forward.
Alright, let's see if you have vision now. There you go.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, there's that.
Hello. Okay.
Have fun, kids.
Alright.
I get this the door.
So should we go? Let's go this way.
So what do you guys think that Kitsune meant about the Tengu having interest in us? Interest in attacking us and killing us for fun, or interest in drinking with us for fun?
I heard food mentioned, so I'm like, no.
You're not here.
You're not
You're
here.
not here.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot who's in the party.
Yeah, we won't.
Honestly, I'm more concerned about what... I'm more interested in what Tenmo said regarding this ancient agreement, where they're not allowed to directly interfere.
I'll have you guys know you're stealth, but you're still out in the open. Just saying. Just saying, Hanzo.
I'm trying to put my owl familiar on this corner here. But just so it can kind of perch. Look like an owl. And kind of cranes his feathers a bit. I think I can never hear from these guys.
Rule of thumb is if you can see them, they could probably see you. Just saying. Or at least they have the opportunity to see you.
Where'd you guys go? Lost you.
Getting around the fucking corner.
By the way, who's mentally connected to Tori?
Rose?
Would be nice to know.
Rose.
Did Tori come back from break?
I think our
There's Bob
mic's
now.
just...
Fucking
Yep.
Mike. No
Yeah.
wonder no one responded
That
to me
does say
earlier. Everyone.
Oh, everyone.
Yeah, Rary's opting for Rary's over telepathic speech.
Oh.
Maybe we should ask how it's going.
Oh, this is going to be very weird for me because with Rary's, I'm technically linked telepathically to not only my owl but everybody else. There's a lot of voices in my character's head right now.
Oh, he's
It's tragedy all over again.
All over again. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
In all your heads, you'll probably hear. Okay, let's ask what's going on. sober Tengu to tailless fox. How is it going? Over.
Are you trying to get your soul stolen?
Okay, so
I'm not
I
gonna lie,
realized
I was
Todd-
debating about being a dick just because of how everyone was moving, despite the fact you're trying to stealth through around here. That joke just saved your asses. I'm just gonna let you know that now.
God. So telepathically, I realized you can only telepathically hear, but telepathically you can feel Komori just turn to Haru.
I can see.
Like,
Also, you hear. I mean, you said you didn't do that, so. Anyways, how's it going?
Needless to say, to get a better grasp on the scene, the sun is setting, overcast is nigh. You do see lit lanterns all over the place. 2 goblins accosting some poor dwarven fellow.
Aw,
You
poor
do
guy.
hear voices in this building.
The window?
There is no window. Not for that building.
I
If
repeat
there's a
what
window,
Grim
you can
just
see it.
said.
Assuming this is a door right here.
Yes.
Would I be able to hear anything?
You hear one very distinct voice, at least, muttering distaste in what these people have chosen for gods.
That's interesting nonetheless.
Nani?
I'm hearing some kind of conversation about a distaste for gods in this building.
How tall is this building?
is Kimura able to overhear any what's going on here? Because they're perched up on this corner here.
Yep, and get to that quickly. As for how tall that building is, 85 feet high.
Oh,
85. Jesus Christ.
It's a
never mind.
tall pagoda that's literally there mostly for ceremony.
How
Yeah,
many
so-
enemies? How many enemies are we talking about?
Don't know yet.
Well,
So how many voices am I hearing?
you only hear one so far.
One.
That's it. Tori and the Alamatayoshi. You can clearly see these 2 hobgoblins accosting this dwarf. It's like, and you are catching a bit of the conversation as they speak in kind of a broken common and dwarf rebuttals. Look, I'm just telling you, I can't give you what I don't fucking have. I mean, for fuck's sake, you don't want my swords, you don't want my armor. You're literally using my blacksmith shop as a storehouse for corpses. What more do you fucking want from me? More. More fucking what, you daft bastard? More bodies. Oh, pardon me as I just right down the fucking road and find you a whole heap of them, for fuck's sake. What, do you think there's just a mass grave around the corner, do you? The 2 goblins are obviously confused, and you can't tell if it's because this dwarf is kind of outspoken, or because they have trouble understanding him.
How many enemies on the outside? Any?
It's 2 of I can see 2 berating a dwarf. They're using the blacksmith as a storage for the bodies.
I think we should do something now. Wait, maybe not now, but soon.
Like what?
Ow. Here.
Well,
Nothing.
that dwarf might help us. He seems to be at the religious. Wait, is this in the pagoda?
No.
No,
Oh, this is-
blacksmith.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
right
it's a
outside
blacksmith.
Yeah, it's right outside the blacksmith shop.
Fortune tree.
I don't know. The last time I went to a blacksmith dwarf, it wasn't very good.
You know what? Just because I think it'd be funny, and because I want someone to see this, let's say you perch on this branch.
Okay.
And you see what you see.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
What do I see? Can you blow up those tokens? On the ones that I can see?
Try to do this in a way where I'm not revealing that to everyone else. So there's that one.
Oh boy, that's a...
You see 2 of those. And you see one of these guys.
Does he? Okay. Hold on. I'm going to send this telepathically to Hanzo. There's at least one goblin in there, but there's two others.
Do you know
Red.
what kind?
The weird thing is, I don't think I've recognized. I don't think, as a character, I would recognize these two individuals.
No, I'm wondering if there's...
But they are red-skinned, but they have horns.
Can have horns.
Like a tiefling?
Would there be a possible way to maybe like peek around the corner potentially without being seen, or would that draw attention?
I'd say with a 29 in stealth and pass without trace, because Kimiko's right next to you, yeah, you can just kind of steal a quick glance around the corner and see what he sees.
Just pop here to do that. Holy shit!
Yep.
What the hell is that?
Yep. Yep.
The fuck?
Yep.
Oh, what are those things called? Oh, God.
Don't worry about it. They'll come up later.
Damn it. I've seen them before.
Don't worry about it. They'll
else,
come
but
up
yeah.
later.
They're taller than this individual, yes? From what I can see?
I
mean, if you count the horns, yes.
Look like darkness with his brother.
And this guy looks like just a regular goblin or hobgoblin that we've seen before?
No, he looks like a hobgoblin. It's just not wearing armor.
Okay, yeah, I'm relaying that information to the group over here. The ones that hang back.
Okay, another
I could see
question.
So in that pagoda, I can see 3 individuals. 1 hobgoblin, no armor. 2 other red-skinned individuals. They have horns.
Also not wearing armor.
Also, no armor.
No armor.
It's Ludo and his brother from Labyrinth.
No, I was gonna say, isn't that what Temo was mentioning?
That's what...
I would say this is what Janosuke and the Vile Hand mentioned.
Okay.
Okay, dumb question. You said this building is 85 feet. Is there any window type openings up that way, or any kind of opening that I can see?
Not really.
So the front is the only way in and out?
Because I asked that for a reason, because one of my items can allow me to move along vertical surfaces. That's why I was asking if there's any sort of opening.
I can literally just send Kimura straight up to say...
Yeah, no windows.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
well,
it's the only way in and out, then, I assume.
when I take it, the doorways is what, 10 feet tall at least?
Yeah, roughly.
Oh,
Well, go. Okay.
So, what should we do?
Are you asking that mentally or to the group? Like
Mentally to everybody.
Okay.
We definitely don't know what we're up against, that's for sure.
New things are scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's an understatement.
they don't seem like they want to leave. At least not before doing something really bad to this place.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, Hanzo was the one that overheard them mentioning them griping about gods?
Yes, that was me. Mhm.
Now the Kimura is there, can I overhear as well? Or is
Yes,
that
you
door
can.
just shut?
And to that, I ask you this one question. Do you speak Goblin?
No.
Then you hear it. Can't understand a word of it, though.
I'm speaking, but I can't speak. I don't understand the lick of this.
You do catch something else as you try to listen in, though.
Hanzo, don't you speak Goblin?
I do.
Okay.
But yeah, Mariyoshi, you do catch something. Sounds like singing. Happy singing. That direction.
Yep. Nyom.
Our prisoners, that's who.
And you do, in fact, find a bamboo cage and 4 Ronin just kind of chilling there. They don't seem distressed. In fact, they seem relaxed.
Opium.
Odd, yeah.
It could be.
Land on the. How big are those bars?
You could slip the owl in very easily. Especially from the top.
Just lands up.
One of the Ronin kind of just looks up and is like, oh! Oh, I've already had a meal.
Angry
Jinsai
ruffle of
Mon.
feathers.
Are you hungry? Owl! No, I'm full. Later? Nah.
Angry ruffle of feathers.
I think it understands us.
Excuse me.
Owls don't speak people. Shut up. They're not intelligent, Ronin.
Which one said owls don't speak people?
The one to your north?
Peck.
That's a
Lands
bold
on his
assumption.
shoulder and then just pecks it in the head and then just flies up to a point where it can't reach.
Sounds like Master Yoshi.
That was weird. Do owls speak? Like, this fucking Ronin is just staring at this owl now, just in awe.
Scratch out high with your talon on the dirt.
Hold on, I gotta look at the full thing on Find Familiar.
Hanzo, where are you going?
Trying to think about a way to get around that corner, but nah.
Which
Like-
one? This over here?
Towards where, or where it went.
This way?
Yeah, towards Mariyoshi's direction, but yeah, I don't know if I want to slip past that door.
I did. Our stealth's so high enough, we probably just could just do it. Misty, not Misty Step. Damn, Step of the Wind.
Or maybe dart fast enough.
Yeah, just dash.
Around that corner.
Oh,
That's why
damn
I'm
it. I
under
have
the
to be
tree.
within 100 feet of it. Damn it.
Unfortunate.
Alright,
Unfortunate.
I think we should do something. We cannot keep waiting for them to get angry and start killing people.
So I actually do have an idea.
Oh.
Are you telling
Do
all
tell.
of us, or just the party over there?
Nah, probably everyone. So I hear a bit of what's happening over there from you guys. I am talking to the people also scouting. All I see is what's happening right here. What if we cause a distraction in the area up by the dwarf, and then ambush from there?
I would like to see this. I need to see the map, but I like the idea.
I'm going to. Kimura's gonna fly back to Hanzo.
How
Land on
spread out
Hanzo.
are the... Sorry.
And on
Yeah.
Hanzo's shoulder.
Okay.
Then immediately takes off back around this corner.
Like a pointer
Alright.
dog.
How sporadic are the patrols, everyone?
Good question. I haven't
Didn't
seen
see
them
You're
yet.
anything.
right
Haven't seen
there.
any.
I'm asking you.
Didn't see any yet. I only have one owl. Also, this is very weird.
But yes, dear Kimiko and Hanzo, being led by this owl, you find 4 Ronin in a bamboo cage. Roll kind of look up and just kind of blink at your approach.
Oh. It looks like we found our missing Ronin.
Holy shit, now they send concubines. I'm not into men, though. My apologies.
We're not concubines, you fool. Your general's looking for you.
Who? Oh, Jinosuke.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you're here to rescue us.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Pretty-
enjoying my time.
What?
Nani?
This is the most we've been fed in months.
You're happy with just because they feed you? Oh boy.
They also get us drunk.
Fed and drunk, and you're content remaining in a cage?
Still better than sleeping in the woods.
How is sleeping in a cage better than the woods?
We don't have to hunt for our food. Decent drink. They even let us use the hot springs.
Ever?
Goblins give you that much freedom?
I am also mentally just relaying the rest of what I can hear through Kimura to those that are not.
The mental
Here.
gymnastics for this.
You have no idea.
Perhaps I should just leave them here.
Yeah, almost
Goodbye.
How do we know they're not
deserted.
being prepped? Have you ever heard of animals when they are tended to? They're fed for slaughter.
Oh.
Oh, they don't want to leave. That's their
Annoyed
problem.
druid noises.
They kind of just look at each other
They
at that
constantly
comment and
grow
go,
here.
wait, are they going to eat us? I don't know.
I didn't think of Hansel and Gretel, man.
I've never heard of that story. Sorry.
Out of character, guys.
You're being kept in a cage, being well fed, being well liquored up. Does that not sound like you're being ready for, I don't know, a sacrifice?
Potential
Since
food.
Since the
Perchance.
temple is right around the corner, being guarded by this, that, and the other.
I mean, we thought it weird too. They want to collect bodies, but they want to keep us alive and content.
For now.
Put 2 and 2 together. Keeping
After
you
a few
content,
hours of
keep you
not
from
eating,
rebelling.
you stop questioning what's feeding you.
Hmm.
You would think.
Hey Tori, where are the enemies? I cannot see them.
She moves around him
Get off,
and lets him peek around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Get off my lap, please. Thank you.
Ah.
And someone caught sight of one hobgoblin actually walking off to the building off to that left there, coming back with another one before returning to the building. I'm not sure who caught sight of it, but I saw it in my dynamic lighting here. Someone saw it.
Earth?
Yeah?
Burp.
Someone.
I had to blow the map out so I could see everything. Sheesh.
2 hobgoblins. With a
What it-
distraction, I think we can take them.
I think so.
Hmm.
Yeah, but the question is, could there be possibly more than what we've already seen?
Possibly. I mean, I didn't see any way of looking into that pagoda.
But there's a lot more buildings.
I'll go take a look.
Yeah, we don't know what's in any of the other buildings around here.
Cool.
Who? I am Owl. Who?
Is the pagoda the tallest building in this area?
Yes, handily.
Fuck, I need help for this.
Mm.
Hanzo, stay right here.
Okay.
Be right back.
I was gonna say,
That's
guys, those hobgoblins with the dwarf, I think we can take them, but I need help from someone.
I'll be right there. Hold on.
I can cast Charm Person, if that'll work.
Nope. I'm gonna dash to the pagoda and do this. I'm gonna dash to the pagoda and do this. Yes. Go up the side.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, my idea. Tori makes a distraction, they come and look, or something, and we take them out. There's only 2 of them. I think we can do it before they can alert them. The rest?
You do realize you all have access, or actually, wait, how many of you have Hyakurai?
I have a vote.
What was that again?
Firecrackers.
Yeah, I got those.
Oh, I mean, that's a bit loud.
That's kind of the point for a distraction.
This is true.
Yeah, but there are different kind of distractions. There are the distractions that put the enemy on alert, and there's the distraction that
Right.
doesn't.
I could always just send in the bears.
Fucking damn it! It would work!
Oh, Jesus.
Send him down.
Set it
Uh,
on
On bears.
Ruby, is there a way you can put me on top of the building right here?
No.
Damn it. What else am I trying to stand?
I can
I-
cast Charm Person while in this form.
That would work.
Yeah, and I can fire arrows and rain hell from above. That's why I'm trying to get on top of the building. Oh, there it goes. On top of the building, not in it.
Tori, do you have any spell that does damage and doesn't do a lot of noise?
Probably Mind Sliver.
Can you
Thaumaturgy?
can you target them both? Can you strike both of them?
I do believe so. I mean, hold on.
Ooh. Hmm.
This is adorable watching a bunch of not shinobi try to shinobi.
I know.
I-
Such, yeah.
If it didn't require leaving Shinrai and unconscious Matsuyoshi here, probably would accompany you all.
How much damage are we talking here?
I don't know.
You've had what, like 2 decent tests of how hardy a goblinoid can be?
They're not super hardy, but
Yeah, you get mixed
No.
results usually. Because the first
Okay.
encounter, Haru definitely recalls killing half of the forces with a lightning bolt, and the other test data shows that you can whack the 12 out in a turn by being clever.
Okay, let's do this. Who has visual on the hobgoblins with the dwarf? Say I.
I
Repeat the question.
Can you see? Can you see the hobgoblins with the dwarf?
Yes.
right here.
All right.
I don't see the dwarf.
He's the one. He's the dwarf right here.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
fine.
see the dwarf.
Don't worry. On my side, strike them both.
All right, because I am positioned on top of the building here with a bow ready.
I basically stand here, and I'm going to do a flashback and lightning bolt them both.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Just
Flashbang
lightning bolt
through
them.
the door.
There you go.
And hopefully my other ninja can follow up.
Here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be
It
interesting.
shouldn't do a lot of noise. It doesn't say on the spell, so I'm hoping.
It's still the crackle of a lightning bolt, though.
We'll see. I mean, they say firecrackers were fine, so I'm hoping this is fine as well.
There's a well,
Oh boy.
a little bit of a difference, but okay.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
let's.
I take a hot second to transform
Ah, yeah,
before he does that?
Yeah, I can say. He
Oh,
did
just so
wait
I'm
for you.
ready.
Yeah.
Cool.
Grim,
Yes, I am Grim.
so as I hear the lightning crackle out, I just look towards the town. Did Aru at least make the lightning bolt top down?
Nope.
Hell no! It's
Nope.
straight line.
Nope.
Straight line.
Okay, then as Kumori just asks his question to Shinrai, he just cuts off. God Damn it, Yoshi.
You just hear in your head, what? I didn't do anything.
Okay. Time for these rolls.
Yep.
How far out of the town
Didn't
would
even
we have
answer
been when we were
before.
Okay, the captain makes it.
Yep, he made it. That's that. And this poor fucker did not make it.
Yes, at least that one should. If not die, be close to.
You
What
see
the
you
fuck
see?
is that?
Grim, they observed the warlord. Does that mean they get another point towards moon stance?
Fuck you, more.
Would
Guys,
that have looked?
Definitely not a hobgoblin. Jesus.
How
He
many of them
failed. I'm
survived?
going to point that out again to you. He failed the saving throw. That's how much damage he took.
I'm hoping my other ninja are also attacking at this moment. Warn them.
This is essentially the surprise round, so let's go ahead and just throw this up right frickin' now, because this is where we're at.
Holy shit! I wasn't expecting that many hit points. Fuck!
How
You didn't think it was going to be
long?
completely easy, did you?
How long would it take for Matayoshi, Shinrai, and Komori to react to get into this combat?
At hearing the lightning bolt crackle off, which you were kind of expecting, I would say it would take you a turn to basically end up where you are on the map proper.
Okay.
You're not far
So-
off.
Yeah, just roll our initiatives now and
Yeah.
kind of skip over that. Alright, cool.
Oh, now I roll
I'll be
well.
staying behind this. I'm too far away.
Initiative is a dexterity check, right? Or-
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Do
technically.
not get too close, please.
Well,
My dwarf.
figures. I'm blind as yay. Because, ow. I need to recover all my owl. I'm worried about my owl.
Okay.
Your owl? Owl what?
He got
Who hit you?
zapped. He got zapped. These
Hey, the
fuckers
warlord's right.
definitely fucking heard it, so they also...
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what the fuck's going on. They just know something is happening.
Fuck
Yep.
me.
That warlord,
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
What the fuckery?
You didn't think it was just going to be standard hobgoblins, did you? Come on.
I know what an Iron Shadow is. This is gonna fucking suck if you don't take him out fast.
Oh, boy.
Well, to be honest, I was expecting this one to be a standard hobgoblin.
No.
They aren't wearing armor. That should have been your first clue.
All
And then
hobgoblins wear armor.
Not the three in the frickin' pagoda currently.
I even relayed that information, so...
Yeah, but these are the pagoda is not these ones. These ones are wearing armor.
So, needless to say, the sound of a very familiar lightning bolt rings out. Komori just slowly, casually glancing in the direction, catches the flash in a horizontal line, immediately goes, God damn it,
Damn it,
Yoshi. I
Yoshi."
mean Haru. I mean Yoshi. Fuck.
Yeah. All the above.
Do you
I
spend
heard
your
that.
turn basically just breaknecking it to the map proper?
I'll spend my turn getting to the area, yeah.
Okay.
And I assume that's action, bonus action, movement, basically.
Yeah, that's basically the entire your turn, just to make it to where you are on the map.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Kimiko, you just watch these two poor bastards get zapped with lightning. One looks like it took it like a champion. The other one took it in full and doesn't give a fuck.
I'll take a couple of shots at this one from death from above with the bow. Hopefully, I'd strike true. Well, maybe.
Which one?
Maybe. This one right. Fuck this one.
Smaller one?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually gotta double check him. Hey, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts like the dickens.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't get to say that, Miss Gun.
hey, I'm not playing Seralia here.
Thunder
my.
Thundermonger.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys are too bad.
I'm so happy I don't have ears, otherwise I would have tinnitus.
What?
Kimiko, I believe you have another attack if you wish to loosen another
Yeah,
arrow.
yes. I was just making sure I could let's take another shot at the same guy. Holy shit, bye.
Nice.
Jesus.
Still standing, sadly.
Yeah,
Not much.
The reason I asked if earlier if rolling for initiative is considered a dexterity check is would she still be under Cat's Grade?
How long does it last?
I believe an hour.
Hour.
Let me
Does it
double check
actually-
that spell.
I'll say, does it actually last an hour? Because if so, yeah, you definitely
Does
still have
last
it,
an
Shinra.
hour.
Okay.
Okay, Shinra, you
All
want
right.
to re-roll that just see if you get higher?
Sure. Let me.
Let's see,
the
12.18 was the last number. Let's see if you do get higher. You did get higher.
17.20.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Alright, let's go ahead and move you up in the turn order. That might come in handy.
Yep.
Hey, look at that. You technically go before the Devastator. You just can't reach him this
Nice.
turn.
Just can't reach him. Well, technically I could if I wanted to burn action surge.
Oof.
Ooh, that's a fair point. I'll tell you what, if you burn the action surge, I'll let you be on the map and have 30 feet of movement left to play with and your action and bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to double check on that, how you were working with.
No, I appreciated that, because, yes, initiative definitely is just a dexterity check, so it would affect from Cat's Grace.
Stunning strike's only form of melee weapon, so I can't utilize that. Okay.
Correct.
Next, I think.
Okay. It's this big bastard's turn. He got shot with lightning. He didn't appreciate that.
That he don't.
And he just saw us friend get hacked with 2 arrows as I duck down on the
Wait.
top of the building.
Wasn't it a surprise
I
round?
thought surprise round.
Yeah, so he does nothing. Shinrai, you
Oh,
want to burn
cool.
the action surge and basically arrive on the
Yeah,
map?
why not? Yeah,
Okay.
be on the map.
You burn on the action surge, you are... Anywhere on this right section of the grid, I could say you could place yourself. That works too.
Just okay, so right there works. Okay. And then I've got 30 feet of movement to go further then?
I would say 15 feet from there.
Okay. So
So it's not much to work with, but
no, I got
something.
yeah. Can't really see much of anything. I've got 30 movement speed. That would have gotten me there. Yeah. So I would literally have to use a action to dash just for that extra to at least get an additional. Let me get the ruler here. Let's see. It gets me to there. Okay.
The R would be like, what the fuck?
Just speed walking in. Alright, so
Honestly, the only what the fuck happening is being shot in Goblin by these two assholes who got lightning bolted. There seems to be a common trend with this.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
God.
Okay, stand behind. I could barely make them out. So they'd probably have cover from this. Either way. Yeah, because I'd have to be in front of Haru to get a better shot at them. That's the dwarf, okay.
Yeah, dwarf
Yeah,
in the
the-
blue circle.
I know it's tempting,
Yeah.
but do not shoot the dwarf.
No, I don't want to shoot the dwarf.
No. If they were gonna kill this dwarf, it'll be Tori, and he'll send him to his death.
Bruh. Aries, stop.
So I'm going to attempt to shoot the guy who got hit with a lightning bolt.
Which one? They both got hit.
Also,
The one-
how? Because didn't you have to burn... You had to
Oh,
burn
yeah,
the action surge
I
just
have
to
a-
dash and get up here, and then you had to burn...
That's
a
right. You're
dash
right. I
to get to
can't.
there.
Yeah.
Next time.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, bright side, you're here now, though.
Yeah.
It's this guy's turn.
Yeah.
He's shouting various curses in Goblin about what the fuck that sound was. It's this dude's turn. He doesn't look good. He's got 2 arrows in him and a smoldering chest wound. No one knows what these two are doing. Haru!
Alright.
That goblin took it like a champ!
Yeah, a little too well, to be honest. So yeah, classic blade dance, and I mean blades on. Let's try and kill
Same
that one.
thing. Same thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 movement. And yeah, range and everything. I'm gonna strike that goblin. Let's go. Ooh, I have an idea.
I'm frightened.
I want to be a dick.
There's already a smoldering hole in this blacksmith's wall here, for God's sake. Property damage.
Let's attack this guy then. Yeah.
What's with this party and property damage?
That's good.
What's with this party and leaving trace?
Yeah, for real.
There's no trace if they die.
Remember, the shinobi leave trace.
Well,
Wait, hold on.
Oh, we can still telepathically communicate because of the...
Kawari is crying right now because he knows Hanzo is going to blame him for this.
Yes, he is, because he sees you as the quote-unquote leader of this group.
Why am I the leader?
Because it's fun to pick on you.
Guys, we are in island uncommunicated. We're good.
But anyway... Kimiko, Shinrai, and Tori, to respect, watches Haru basically just kind of strides up. And you don't even see the hand moving. You hear the click of the blade leaving the sheath and the click as it goes back into the sheath. This goblin stands there, kind of looks around for a moment. He begins turning to his boss. And that's when his head toppled off. Followed by the body.
Yeah, as the body falls, Haru's gonna use that cover to strike the other goblin. And that's just flavor, but yeah. I'm gonna use a booming blade on this one, because I can do that. I never did. Why I never did? Because I'm stupid.
Maybe that hits.
More sound.
Booming blade doesn't...
It doesn't make a
say.
sound until they move.
Speaking of that, it's gonna just step one step behind and wait for that guy to move.
Like, come at me, bro.
Basically.
Why is everyone got a boy
I
in
believe
my
it also
NPCs?
does, I believe it also does some...
It does, it's already in the roll.
Yeah, I just rolled poorly.
Oh.
Technically, you also hit with sort of tempo. You could...
Oh, no, I used my bonus action to...
That's right.
blade song.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Alright, there's Haru. Hanzo, you hear the sounds of shit definitely going down. Wait, where is Hanzo? Hanzo, where are
I
you?
am down with the Ronin.
Oh. Well,
Still by the cage.
needless to say, they look kind of surprised. They look up into the sky. They don't see like it should be a lightning storm, but they definitely know the sound.
He's gonna look at him and pretty much say that he will return. And going around the corner, action, bonus action, dash. get
Bring
the-
sake!
As far as I can get.
Nyum.
As far as I can get.
Neat.
Turn the whole turn to get to where I'm at.
Okay. Tori.
Okay, so I see one fucker.
I need to read something.
So I'm assuming I wouldn't know where the rest of the people are that we're apparently fighting.
Oh god, yes. There's already a beheaded goblin, just to even signify that harder.
Interesting.
Get up in this.
All I can see is this dude.
Look at this dude.
Look at this dude.
That dude looks like he's in ripe murder range.
True.
I was almost worried about this fight, and then I'm just seeing these rolls again. I'm no longer worried about this fight.
I should never be worried about fights, you know?
That's why I throw CR19s at you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not because I do a lot of healing, it's because he just does way much damage in like no time.
Ooh, Tasha's Mind Whip intelligence saving throw. Ooh, how smart
Boy.
is a goblin warlord?
Love
Smarter than,
Doesn't
you
sound
would,
much.
Mind whip.
smarter than you would think, actually, weirdly enough. Huh.
I mean, it's a warlord.
I mean, hobgoblins are smart.
Hey, he still
that's
fucking failed.
Nice.
Okay, this
Ow.
guy is fucked.
He can only either
Okay,
move,
so
action, or bonus action.
yeah. that
The spell is so strong.
I gotta see this again, because I know it does all sorts of weird shit on a failure.
yeah,
Can't take a reaction till the end of its next turn. On its next turn... Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, that spell is
yippee.
That's
Just
You can
lockdown.
only
disgusting.
move or take one action or bonus action.
Yeah.
That's a doozy.
That is disgusting of a spell.
Yeah,
I love
baby.
it. I love it.
And upcasting just allows her to hit more. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Twin
Why would
spell.
you want to hit me? Finn,
Yeah.
Because of that upcast rolling. And
Because of that joke, that's why.
Please.
Because of that joke.
Ironically, though, it cannot be twinned because it does have the capability of targeting more than one.
That is true. It cannot be twinned.
Well, if you're just casting it
No.
at that level, then technically it's only one.
Don't worry about it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
True.
Yeah, there are goblins that need moitoring. Anything else, Tori?
I do believe that is all I can do.
Neat. Kamori. Getting to there on the map?
I just got there, and now I am... At first I bring up my kama intending to climb this, but then I notice there seems to be some kind of opening here.
That is a window.
What is
yes.
that, like a window?
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing else, though?
No, I'll probably stealth and try to make my way to that window.
Okay. Neat.
Or wait, which is the how should I say this? Did the sound I heard of are the sounds I'm hearing of combat up that way or down that way or even center? Okay, so pretty
all
much
right, yeah.
straightforward.
Strangely enough, a lot of it sounds very familiar, to the point where you can almost identify that there's a severed head rolling around somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I may as well. I'll use my kama to just climb up on top of this structure here.
Okay.
How high is it?
Yeah, about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so it'll take 20 feet of movement to climb up.
Yep.
And because I read it, kama are technically advantage on athletics checks to climb. So.
Yeah, I screw up that too when I think about athlete. But no, yeah, 17 is more than easy enough to get up onto the roof.
Hooray! Can you put me through? I don't think I can move my token through darkness.
You can't because I have it set up. Don't worry. Because it's also going to take basically the entire your movement to even get to the roof.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Unless you have something else.
I'm assuming climbing would take my action, so I got nothing.
Fair. Kimiko. Okay. Well, it is. This man has been shot with lightning and arrows now.
Ow!
Ow.
He's been shot a lot, and it hurts. He is not having a good day. He's actually looking just a hair bit worried now. Effective. Anything else? I'll take the silence as a potential no.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. Sorry. So I got critted. Do I roll anything else for that, or
No, it's
is it already
just that.
calculated?
It's
Okay,
already
Yeah.
calculated.
got it. All right, next.
It's
Fast.
his turn. He's kind of fucked.
What do?
That's a good question. What does he do? What does he do?
Come at me.
Hello, Haru.
Hey,
How you feeling? Feeling confident?
so far, yeah.
He should be. He doesn't know you're a blade singer, so he's gonna do the dumb thing. If this crits, I'm gonna laugh, but I don't think it's gonna crit. But I could be wrong. It does not crit. It fails
Nope.
miserably. So he throws another one.
Fails.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's a blade singer. I don't even know why I think I'm going to hit you. Hey, Shinrai!
You have done it in the
Hey.
past?
That's
How's
true!
that hobgoblin
Asshole.
feeling?
Ah, he's had better fucking days.
I see.
Yes. I just... Oh. Hello, Shinrai. How are you today?
Hi.
I'm
How are
around the
ya?
corner.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my, almost Shinderu.
yeah, that's kind of the phrase I'm picturing suddenly.
Uh-huh. One katana.
That's a miss.
One.
Two katana.
That is also a miss.
Wow.
What the
Bonus
fuck?
action offhand katana.
That
That's
is
a
also a
miss.
miss.
Why? Why?
Call an
Oh,
ambulance.
why?
Call an ambulance. But not for me.
At least his focus is on me, at least. That's all that matters now.
Yeah, because you are definitely
Yeah.
worthy of attention. And the dwarf is
Yeah.
horrified.
I'm sure he is.
Oh no, it's this bastard's turn.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is gonna be weird. Oh no.
Where is the bastard?
Okay, wait. What is his movement? Does he have enough movement to actually do what I want him to do?
Uh-oh.
I'm not rising up.
Nope, sadly cannot. Unfortunate for him.
What?
What else can he do? Can he do anything actually remotely useful in this particular...
No.
He cannot. He is fucking screwed.
He is useless.
It's the
Give it
captain's
time.
turn. So
I
that
know.
corpse remains a corpse. That said,
One would hope so.
We are not in a Kechi, don't worry.
honestly, yeah, it's just rice paper and a bit of plywood. It wouldn't really stop him if he just barreled right through the fucking thing. So,
Oh no.
like the fucking Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Sees everything happening, can't do shit about it because he had to dash to get there. Barks and Goblin.
End of the game.
Let the goblin games begin.
Player 3 has entered the
Oh.
game.
I offer myself as tribute.
And now player 4 has entered the arena.
This is
Wow, 2 more targets. How nice.
What would these two do? I know what they would do. I have to do some things real quick, because you may not even see them.
Nope.
Assuming the frickin' sheet will load and not be a prick to me right now. Come on, roll 20. Be good.
Not roll
Yeah.
20 at Discord.
Yeah, it's always something. There we go. Should have always set these things to a whisper toggle.
I know.
Let's see here.
I've done that myself.
Oh, that's fucking nasty. Okay. That's really fucking nasty. Alright.
Boy.
My apologies, these are new to me as well, so I get to figure out all sorts of fun shit with them.
Nice.
They have the fucking movement speed I want out of it, though. They fucking do. Jesus Christ, these things are scary. Let's see. Here, other side. And yeah, Mariyoshi, you just are on the map right there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hello, my dear friend.
I can still. Oh, I saw these still.
So what?
Because I was expecting them to kind of help me guide there, so I'm just. Oh, hi. Where? did you come from?
Hi, Matayoshi. How you feeling?
I don't know why he's after me.
You happen to be there.
Yeah.
Trust me, you were not part of its original plan. You are now part of the plan.
Yeah, I can see that now.
The good news is, you could also just see it, because it punched you.
Yikes!
In the face.
Oh no!
Ow.
OMG.
Ow.
And again, that's an 8.
That misses.
That's a 13.
That misses.
That's a 16.
That also misses.
See, not that bad. I only hit you once.
Yeah, but what a hit.
So,
Wasn't that
11.
bad.
For 11. Okay.
This one would actually be a little bit smarter about it. God, this is fucking weird. I've never had to deal with an enemy that could just do this kind of shit before. I don't like it.
I mean, you don't like it. That's a lie.
Okay, I fucking love this. I'm not even gonna BS that.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. And... Alright. That's that turn. Aru, you're up again. There are more friends to deal with suddenly.
Yeah. Let's do something fun.
Uh-oh.
Starting off with a lightning bolt wasn't fun enough.
I'm getting there. What happened with Matayoshi, by the way? We don't know that, right?
No, you don't.
Don't
think-
know.
Do we hear him
Kimori-
screaming in our heads?
Ow!
Kamori definitely
Yeah.
just watches he got sucker punched once. and
Yeah,
is now-
actually, it's like, yeah, looks like one's back over here. So, yeah,
Alright.
telepathic.
Haru's gonna grab the five swords he has in his back,
Oh, fuck me, not this. Anything but this.
and he's gonna throw them in the air. And you see what falls is not the swords, but the scabbards, and the swords are basically suspended in the air as I cast animate objects to animate my fire swords, which I think we say were medium, just to not break completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case. Oh, that.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 swords. They are there. I'm gonna, and I can command them with my bonus action to attack, which I will do.
5 swords.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy until it dies, and then continue with this one.
Flying buzzsaw of death.
I made this thing. It's a +5 to hit to d6 +1, so 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ignore the thunder and all of that. It's just the bottom damage. If I hit anything.
You hit him once.
Wow, that guy has real.
He's really got
20.
some really good AC, yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Plate armor and shield.
All right, and that's my turn. Oh, actually, I'm bonus action. By the way, I need a token. I need to use anything. I'm gonna use Milo
Yeah.
because they have reactions and all that. So
Yeah, but
Milo sword.
I'll be sure to make tokens in the future. I just wasn't planning for this to come out so soon. I should have known better. Of course he's going to do the anime thing with the swords. Because
of course I am.
it's the best freaking flex he can do just to aggravate me that tops bears.
Oh, pandas. We got pandas!
Every Milo is a sword.
You have competition, Mariyoshi.
Yeah, you do. Hanzo, you're
All
up.
right.
The situation is volatile. This is all I can say to it.
What I was afraid of and what I tried to warn about. But okay, we're gonna get up in here. I am going to spend my bonus action to summon my astral arms this time.
Oh,
This is new.
Those two fuckers here and here have to make dexterity saving throws.
They're in where?
Wait, which fuckers? This?
Hold on, let me get that damn thing to come up. This dude, why are you not showing?
Click and hold with
Yeah, that
the
one.
mouse.
Yeah, it's not doing the beat. That one and that one.
There we go. Now I see it. Okay. Okay, the captains. I gotta grab their freaking sheet. Dexterity saving throws?
Yeah.
Oh, the north
What
one
I
just
do?
says fuck off. The left one
Ooh,
says
that's a
fuck off.
pass. Hit. Okay. That don't do shit. Okay, because they would have to take force damage equal to 2 rolls of my martial arts die otherwise. Okay, but I have a 15-foot range on the arms. So, but I'm going to attack the first one here with regular strikes.
Okay.
Let's go. Wakazashi. Ooh, 18.
Hits.
Yes. Again. Ooh, 24.
Oh, boy.
Obviously hits.
And then I am, because of the range, I am going to make 2 unarmed strikes against that one.
Okay.
14. That's not going to be enough for focus aim. Ooh,
Nope.
both
Nope.
sucked. Well, that was shit.
You need to do this.
It's almost like my real arms are better.
I tried. And then, because I can't do anything the fuck else attack-wise, I am backing the hell up.
Oh.
Yeah. Fancy footwork.
I almost forgot. I need to make a Constitution saving throw. Not that it matters for what I planned, but
That's right, you did get hit once. You're fine.
I'm fine.
Hanzo, you have mobile, right? I'm trying to remember, because...
No, I got fancy footwork because I took
you
Swashbuckler
took
and Rogue.
Swashbuckler. That's right, I knew you had something. Yeah, so they literally can't do anything. That sucks to be them.
Yeah.
Hey, Mariyoshi,
Yeah.
that!
Yeah.
Alright. I do not like that. Not one bit.
It's ugly.
I am now looking over. Yeah.
It's ugly with tits.
Tactical retreat?
Yeah. One, two,
I don't even know where you were.
3,
Are you disengaging?
4, 5.
Are you disengaging?
No.
Okay. Does a 19 hit you?
Ouch.
Just barely. 6. That's fine. Yeah.
Con saving throw?
It doesn't matter. I'm dropping that spell anyway.
Fair.
6 damage, Joe?
Yep.
4. Okay.
Just say you see chaos.
Good grief. That's it. You know what? 2 of them. 2 brown bears.
There we go. That's what I was waiting on. Bears. Fucking bears.
Bears.
The bears.
The bears. The
Oh, the
bears.
bears.
Yeah, 2 brown bears. Big bear. Big boys.
I mean, you have access to the sheets. I'm not even touching them. They're your bears. I refuse.
I only have. You know what? Actually. Yeah. Yep. I just need. Yeah, I only have the black bear sheet.
Oh, one moment. Try to fix that real quick. I do, in fact, have brown bears. Come on, load, load, load. I know I'm asking a lot of you, Roll20. I just need you to load. So I can add this to the journal of my local asshole. I mean, Mariyoshi. Who seems to appreciate the fact he gives me an aneurysm whenever he summons motherfucking bears.
Summon 6 black bears. It's all good. No
Fuck
one
that.
I'm.
You now have access to bear.
Hello.
You cheeky bitch. How dare you summon a bear on my poor Iron Shadow, who is not prepared for bear.
I dare.
Bears.
All dare.
Oh god. How many are you summoning?
I only get 2.
You only get 2. Where are you summoning the other one?
Right where you put it.
Oh, that's appropriate. Well,
Now I gotta roll the dexterity check because they have a +0 for their initiative. Woo! Hey, it's a 5.
the bear has rolled the 5. One moment. I will make a thing for bear. Wait a minute.
You know what? That's actually fitting.
Because it goes right as there he goes.
And
Or his.
bonus action. You know what?
Uh-oh.
Bear spirit.
Oh, goody. More bear shit. I love bear shit. There's a bear shit in the woods. I don't know, but shit's all over my campaign half the time.
I have tokens for the spirits if you want them, Grim.
I actually probably would appreciate them at this point.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What the fuck does the bear spirit totem do?
Yeah, I'm balling out.
Temporary
I
hit
also
points.
have one for
Yeah,
Moonbeam as
temporary hit
well.
points.
You just hear it from the rooftop. Damn it, Yoshi!
It sounds like it's actually coming from God himself as he just goes, God damn it, Yoshi.
Oh, Jesus.
Might and endurance, each creature of your choice in the aura. Spirit gains 10 plus 5. Druid level.
Ooh, nice.
Kamori,
Those are Patroni.
the 2 bears.
Yeah, they are.
Me,
They really are, but
because that's
They
all I
work.
can see in this aura.
they work for the spirits for the shepherd druid, though.
How big is the aura?
I believe it's 30 feet.
Okay. 30-foot radius. C. Save. Fucking
Yeah,
bears.
that would 5 plus 9, so 14. So 14 temporary hit points on those bears, so they have 48 HP total.
Nice.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I can see the deep dark smug on Grim's face without even having to look through the camera.
I know, yeah.
I am so
It-
happy I know what's coming to you guys on this island so much. You have no idea. Just because of this moment right here. And bears.
Bears? Bears.
Damn it, Yoshi.
Anyway, anything else, Matayoshi?
I like it.
It's like
The bear.
the order for this one: attack the guy that just punched me. This one,
That's
aid. It's like this one, aid the and I point to Haru and or in like in that general, she's like, go.
Uh,
Shouldn't it be bear shit bear instead of bullshit bear?
bullshit
So-
bear is good.
Bear number 1.
Bear number 1.
Isn't it highest X goes?
I mean, yeah, yes. If you want,
I was saying,
Take
do you
it.
want to take the turn before the bullshit bears?
I don't care. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, you are
That's-
correct. So technically, it would be used if
Yep.
they have a dex mod of 0.
yeah, you just hear a roar of bears. Look behind. I was like, God damn it, Yoshi!
God knows I am. Anyway, yeah, that hits that poor bitch. Congratulations, you have struck my very strange Iron Shadow. If that is also against the Iron Shadow, that misses, sadly.
Tori, you want to make your move before the other bear?
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Bear,
Nah.
Bear.
Nah.
Aw.
You sure?
I mean they're all in one initiative here, so yeah.
And so are the goblins. Kind of.
I mean, the turn of the bear should be faster, just attack, so
also,
just get out of their way.
I don't know what the hell the movement of the bear is, but I don't think it can quite reach anything. It can swipe
40
at.
feet. So it can't reach it. It's just gonna run in there. Just see what it can help with.
Confused, I just came into existence, bear noises.
So I get about to here to this line.
I'll say you should have control of the tokens too, do you not?
Yeah.
There you go. Bear. The very unfriendly bears.
Bear. Hi, bear.
Anything else for bullshit bears?
Dash action.
I fucking hate bears.
The bane of your existence, Grim.
My life is the bane of my existence. Okay, that's the bears. Tori, please. Please put my hobgoblins out of their misery before they have to actually attack bears.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's literally just acting as... Don't touch Haru!
No touchy touchy.
This is my no square.
Rose?
Where'd she
You
go?
might be
I'm
muted.
thinking.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Making sure.
Okay, I said that back you all the way. Daddy closed the door on you. Get back to bed.
I'm not sure I appreciate the targeting I'm seeing here.
I definitely don't.
I mean, you don't have to worry about it because it's not like I can use an AOE with all the
The bullshit.
all the shit going on right there.
No, but I can.
You're right.
Bears. I'm not going to question you fireballing a bear. Saying. It's an option.
I guess I could theoretically do that.
The bear did nothing to you. Keep that in mind.
I'm not doing anything on purpose to the bear. Could I theoretically, let's say, use Avardes, I think I pronounced that okay, black tentacles and arrange like around here so it'll grab these guys and maybe some of the swords. I don't know if swords take damage.
They do.
Funny enough.
Forgive me for killing some of your swords.
I'm not complaining about that.
I don't think
it's-
you're gonna
it-
kill them, but still.
Fair enough.
Here,
Could I do
mean-
that?
I have a raven, oddly enough, for this. What's the
Yeah.
radius on it?
It's 20 foot, so
Okay, so that.
Yeah, it had the bear.
I mean,
And me.
And Haru.
I maneuver this... There we go.
Yeah, there.
You would miss 2 swords and catch all 3 of these goblins with it, but miss Haru, but also the bear. I don't care about the bear. Kill the bear, please. Okay.
Bear did nothing wrong. That bear is
The
fine.
bear exists!
I like the bear.
I hate the bear. Dexterity saving throw. Goblins. Right. Warlord. Passes. Let me read this. Within range, duration, difficult terrain, always fun. Enters the effect area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay,
Oh,
one
this is a
question though.
weird one.
I totally forgot that I had pushed to talk. No wonder no one was responding. Sorry.
That's
I
all right.
was gonna ask if it's not too late if I could use hide and spell.
No, by all means.
Cool, I do that.
Okay, I'm assuming disadvantage on the warlord.
Yes,
Okay, well, you
Question.
failed. Hmm?
on all
This-
of them, really.
I got a question about this spell. It says it's turn the ground into difficult terrain.
Mhm.
So you have to be touching the ground to be affected, or
I was just thinking
What-
about that too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good
because technically
question.
your swords are hovering, so they're not even touching the ground.
they are hovering? That's
Oh,
why I'm
yeah.
asking. It's kind of important.
Loophole.
Enters the effect
Wait.
area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Okay, so this doesn't go into effect immediately. It'll happen on their turns. So that's going to be... I'll keep that roll, just be fair about it, though.
Cool.
So that one's going to fail and probably just die.
Miserably.
Oh, lordy. Anything else, Tori? Goddamn.
I might move a bit. I see Mariyoshi over there. Probably help. Because it looks like it's handled over here, I guess. Maybe.
Yoshi
You
looks
guys
like he's
good?
decked in a schnoz.
You guys good?
Got decked in the back of the head.
Yeah, you
Not
think
sure what's
you
going
got
on
it?
over there.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Then I'll go in this direction to try and help Mariyoshi.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Hey, Kamari, look, bears. Also, that thing.
Yeah. And I'm assuming I didn't see how it got there, right?
Nope, it literally, you just kind of caught a glimpse as it rounded the corner and decked Mariyoshi in the face.
Okay. I'm just not gonna take a chance with this guy. Then, in that case, I am going to, as I strum the biwa, a northern wind comes, disrupting a river's flow. Hoarfrost apparates upon the stilling river, frozen until the summer. As I cast Phantasmal Force to make him believe that he has been completely frozen.
Kinky. Intelligence saving throw.
There's a very happy yokai somewhere.
Alright, well, let's see.
Shit.
Yep. They're not that smart, too, so it's hilarious it actually passed.
And
It's
one
like, why am I cold, not this thing? Wait a minute.
Somewhere, Yuki Onna is visibly excited. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Fuck, I can't risk him getting away. I'm gonna use the Kama to slide my way down.
Okay.
And pretty much come over here.
Okay. Anything else?
No, pretty much. I have nothing else.
Okay. Kimiko. There's a lot of chaos down there.
I see that it's getting busy down there. Well, looks like this general vicinity's handled, so I'm gonna take the shot over the guy trying to sneak through.
Well, sneaking is definitely something he's not doing. And that just hits.
Oof! Ding!
Okay.
Should be at an advantage because I'm at a height, but okay.
No,
Let's take another shot.
that's not how that works.
I'm sorry. Take another
But
shot.
that does also hit.
And I'm like, Yoshi, you and your damn bears!
God damn it, Yoshi.
Pretty much.
And I'm assuming nothing
everybody can
else.
tell where I'm at now, yeah.
Okay.
I'm done. This is like, everybody can tell where I'm at now.
He failed that saving throw earlier because heightened spell. He...
Restrained and takes damage.
No, worse. You hear him scream as the tentacles wrap around him and slowly pull him into the darkness.
Wonderful.
Hot.
I should stop messing with her. She's gonna kill me.
Hey, we found Minoru of this campaign. So, yeah, Shinrai, the Hobgoblin Warlord you were just about to duel off with, got hentied into darkness.
Yeah, he did. Fun. I am gonna walk across these black tentacles of doom because, yeah, going to whack this guy. Sorry, I'm standing on swords.
I don't think the swords care.
I don't think they do either.
When a creature enters the affected area for the first time or into... Okay, so...
I have to make a strength or a dexterity check.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep, dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, okay.
Yep. Unfortunately, you are no longer under the effects of...
Right, I'm not, but it's an 8, so I'm kind of stuck there.
Yep.
But I do have advantage on this guy, I think, because the bear.
I think you can also repeat the save, can't you?
I mean, I don't have flanking rules in my game.
Oh, okay, you don't have flanking rules in this one, okay.
Because it's
So-
weird and kind of breaks roads a
Yeah.
little bit too much.
That's true.
That said, you are restrained, so you might be at disadvantage, but you can still definitely try to hit this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I am using my hands, not my feet, so, I mean... let's go with one katana. Ooh, that's a no. Offhand. Still a no.
Yeah, sadly,
Yes, you know.
all whiffs, my dear.
Unfortunately, because I'm stuck in the mud here.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Probably not going to be much better, all honesty.
Mm.
And now to the fun one.
Grim, real quick.
Yeah?
I did it again. So
Did what?
using an athletics to climb is basically an action, so I can't move from up here.
Yeah, that's technically right. I would say it doesn't really take like an actual check though, just to go down it, because you're already assisted by gravity.
Okay, so you're saying that I could go right where I am?
Yeah, I would say yeah, going down is a lot easier than trying to go up.
Okay, sorry about that.
Nah, that's all right. I mean, it's weird. We don't see climbing rules actually in use in our games that often. It's fine. All right, it's this dude's turn. Ooh, can he be nasty about it though? Oh no. He sees all of you.
Uh-oh, schedule.
I need to copy the raven.
That's annoying.
You're high up enough to where it's not going to affect you. And nah, he wouldn't cast that actually, just seeing only two of you and doesn't want to actually hit the dwarf because the dwarf is seen as valuable to him. So instead, he will... He has this, doesn't he? He does have this. Hey, Haru.
Hmm.
I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit you.
No.
Okay, Shinrai. 16?
No?
This dude is not as good as I thought he was going to be.
No.
Hey, look, bear. 17 hit a bear?
Yes! Ew.
These guys suck at their jobs.
Well, to be fair, you're rolling ridiculously low.
I really am.
4 damage. Woo.
Woo, I don't even get through the temp HP. That's unfortunate. It's their turn. Let me roll the dex saves. Captain 1 fails.
Yes.
Captain 2 passes.
Isn't it at disadvantage?
You did heighten it. It is at disadvantage. They both fail. You want to re-roll the damage?
Do I?
You can if you want. I'll allow it.
What was the damage before?
I think it was 14.
Let me check the dice.
Did you even roll?
Unless I roll like
did.
two really high numbers, there's no way this bear is passing your check. I'm just gonna let you know. See, Grim, you don't
You
have
said
to worry
14, right?
Yeah, it was a 14.
Probably should stay there. That's a good roll for that.
Okay, I will say that you would have to roll next time if you keep this up. But this is
That's
fair.
fair.
Okay, so they're looking terrible right now. They're restrained. They're not having a good day about it. That said, one is next to literally 4 assholes.
Please.
Yep, let's take a swing at Shinrai.
Mm-hmm.
And whiff it completely.
Indeed.
The bear's big. It thinks it can hit a bear. It cannot hit a bear unless the bear's AC is 6.
It cannot hit the bear.
That is so unfortunate for these poor SOBs. He uses action to make a strength and dexterity check his choice against spell save DC. Okay, well, that one I know what it's doing now.
Yeah, same. I have to waste a turn on that. But
Or he'll just go fuck himself.
Oh, the nat 1,
he's-
nat 20 rolls.
Yeah.
It's this dude's turn. Hey,
What, I can make an
Matayoshi.
attack and then decide to make a save? Okay.
Yes.
No, the first one was able to attack. The other one had to spend its action trying to break
Oh, okay, I see.
free. Hey, Matayoshi, would you like that bear to get an opportunity attack?
Yes.
It can take an opportunity attack as this thing tries to get the fuck away from a bear.
Okay. Or does more damage.
That misses.
Yes.
And I'm assuming, gauging from what I'm seeing on my camera map, no one sees that goblin anymore. Komori, right? You don't see it?
Correct.
Good to know.
I can't see off the map in this direction anyway, past Komori.
Good to know.
As in, like, it just kind of cuts off.
Okay, that happened. Haru.
Alright, bonus action. I'm gonna command the sword to attack. These two. I'm gonna attack this one, see if I can kill it.
I would be surprised if you couldn't.
It's that's easy.
He's restrained. That's at advantage. That's the crit.
It's 11 damage. So nice.
Still standing.
And the other one, where is the other one? Animated sword. It's a 20.
Hey, you want to know what's
Damn.
red-skinned and dead?
That makes things
That
a little
goblin.
easier.
Okay, these 3 swords. I don't like that guy. You got this. Take him move 30 feet. I'm gonna send him to that one. Zoom.
Unfortunate.
And
for that
attack.
man.
Yeah, attack it 2 times. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Oh boy.
Ow. There comes the flying buzzsaw.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I fucked that up majorly. What the hell just happened? No, that is not the appropriate number. What happened? No.
I mean, he was full health, so just reset it.
It
Okay.
was.
There we go.
Okay, now my turn. First one, booming blade. Second one, normal. Let's go. And a 1. 18 to hit.
Yep, and yeah. That's with the booming blade?
That's with the booming blade.
Yeah, he did. He did a shit.
This spell is great. I moved 25, so I got 15 left.
I hate this spell so much. I hate this almost as much as bears.
That's my turn.
Okay. Bonzo.
Okay, so I'm assuming if I enter this radius here, I'll be kind of fucked.
A little bit.
Yeah, so don't enter the radius. Just
Yeah, that kind
But
of
you can punch out of the radius because
I
of your
can
ranged
punch
punch.
out of the radius.
kind of slightly limits me a little bit. Fuck.
You have your
Okay.
astral arms. You could just.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
all I'm
no,
gonna be able to use. I'm only gonna get 2 attacks out, then it's gonna fucking suck.
You can do
Well-
2 attacks in your bonus action of attack.
Yeah,
You get
they're
3
they're
attacks.
basically your unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
That's all. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do more than that. So it's all gonna be.
I mean,
unarmed.
you could stunning strike. You can.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if anything, you just have reach with punchies now.
Yeah, you have punching reach.
Yeah,
they do
within
force.
punching range. That's about it.
Punching reach with force.
Yeah, actually, or necrotic because I just double checked. They updated that shit.
Alright.
So I'm just going to
Yeah.
say, thematically, necrotic would actually be really good for reasons.
Yeah. Well, let's try that. Probably not.
Yeah, that's a whiff.
But
He is restrained, though, so you
Actually,
have advantage.
I could use focused aim though, and I think I'll burn 1 key point on that. So that'll give me the 2 extra. It'll put me up to an 18.
That hits.
Okay. Then we'll try again. We drop the keypad down, and another one. 24 definitely hits. And then let's go for.
He's already dead.
Oh,
He's
never
already
mind
dead.
Boom, boom! And you rear back for another punch, and you're like, oh.
then. He did.
Literally bring back your fist and fucking just basically teleport another punch, and the goblin just slowly falls backwards.
Fucking deader than a doorknob. Yeah, okay. Nah, I can't go any further, so that's about it.
Oh, you took out my target. Congratulations. Yay.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Mariyoshi.
Can I ask this bear to tell me which way it went, or did the bear even get to see where it got, where the guy that was trying to hit? Good boy.
I think that was fuck you and bear.
Break concentration and then recast conjure animals.
Huh?
Oh.
Okay, where are you recasting cards or animals? I swear to. Oh no. not
Actually,
that. Anything but that.
Just because I'm actually, it probably doesn't matter. Never mind. I can bring it up on my turn, but it's not going to affect anyone because the bear's gone anyways.
You were gonna break concentration?
Yeah, because I was like, is it a bonus action? And from
No,
what
it's,
I'm reading, it's an any time.
Yeah, you can just do it right now if you wanted to.
Okay, then.
Because that would change my
yeah.
entire plan.
Sorry, yeah, no, I just didn't know that. I assumed, but I was reading it says it's an any time. So yeah, I break concentration seeing behind me that all the enemies are down.
Very fucking dead.
Yeah.
God damn it, Chrome.
What? I didn't do a damn thing.
Paige's not responding because.
Oh, I thought you said Grim for some reason.
Nah.
I'll say, what the fuck did I do? If anything, you all are just having the time of your lives, just massacring these poor hobgoblins.
I'm not doing anything. I haven't done a damn thing.
You're having fun massacring hobgoblins.
Komori is seriously considering killing the party.
But why? I thought you
I
loved
fucking wonder why.
So we're gonna stealthily check out this town, and everything should be crackle of lightning. God damn it!
Hey, hey, that
I mean,
that was Haru.
anybody. Yeah, it's definitely Haru. Haru dies.
You're all complicit. None of you
Roll
stopped
20 is
him.
not responding. Give me a
I
moment.
wasn't there.
Who could have
There it goes.
stopped him?
Exactly. Who could stop
anyways.
Haru?
There we go. So, replacing bears. Boom, boom.
Oh, so we're not sending the.
No,
Okay.
because they didn't want the bear to be hit. So,
Okay. So what are you doing?
that bear told me where it's going, so I'm gonna kind of peek around, see if I can find him. So it's how far this way?
I mean, you just saw him go that way. Kind of lost track of the damn thing. Because, you know, dark, overcast, dim shadows.
Whistle. Meow. Dash.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Still don't see it.
And then casting my cure wounds on myself.
Fair.
Instead of do.
I was about to say, assuming Chrome wants to cooperate with you, of course.
Yep. Now it's working again, so I'm just gonna regain all that HP that I lost earlier. Don't mind me.
For the
2,
one time
3.
you were decked in the schnoz.
Twice, really. And command the bear. Go, lead the way. This bear. Search.
Well, it's the bear's turn, so...
Yep. This bear is basically gonna go sniff around, search for more around here, and
here,
guard
though.
guard druid, dwarf, guard the dwarf. And then this one, he said that this bear said that it went this way. Correct?
Yes.
Did see it turn around this corner?
Does the bear have dark vision?
No.
Then no, bear didn't see jack shit.
Yeah, it kind of just said it went that way.
Which way?
Which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
And I'm telling the owl I'm telling Komuro, fan out, find it. So, that's what Komuro did. That's why it reacted the way it did.
Okay.
That's my turn. That's the bear's turn.
Okay.
I thought there was one.
He's sniffing for it.
You're up, Tori. To your knowledge, everything's dead.
Cool. What is this, like, glow here?
Bear spirit.
Fucking bears!
Okay. I was just a little concerned. It's fine.
At this point, you can assume.
Fucking bears.
I feel like I could assume there's still enemies, considering it seems like people are looking for something.
This is a fair assumption.
And also telepathic bond, which exists. So I guess we're looking for something.
One got away.
Oh my god, we left an actual trace!
Oh,
it's alive!
I don't know. I guess we looking.
We are searching, we are finding.
I guess I'll use the dash action, considering it's no enemies here.
Fair.
Well, it's not here. Can I go around the back way here?
Yes.
Cool. Then I will do that.
You do that.
Yeah.
You do the thing.
That's my turn.
Okay. Hey, Komori, that looked like a hobgoblin shinobi of some sort, and you can't see it anymore. That's terrifying.
Yeah. I'm immediately running up. Absolutely see nothing. Just looking around frantically before pretty much intoning quickly. Progress as the wind. Invisible wings arise, riding the currents. Embrace the swiftness of wind and dance to our howling song. And I'll assume the form of Kami of the Wind, and essentially use the bonus action to move 30 more feet, and hope that I can find something by going this way. Bad gamble.
Yeah, you see what you see, bro.
Gonna dash. Nothing.
Yep. I can hear the worry. Deep concern ensues.
Oh no, I'm just considering how to phrase Komori's rant when I get to it.
This is fair.
But that's movement action, bonus action. I got nothing.
Alright. Hey, Kimiko, that's a lot of dead bodies down there.
I see this. I had to take the doggy out of it, so I'm assuming Hanzo took this one out over here, or a combination of Bear Hanzo.
Honestly, the tentacles did most of the work.
Yeah, then too.
Thumbs up.
While I was away, did the three in this building move?
You don't know, you can't see in there.
Yet.
You gotta check.
No commotion went out that way?
You were a little distracted.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
fair. Okay, well, I yelled down to Hanzo, anything else?
Seems like we're searching for something. I think one got away.
Which way?
That we don't know.
Where was its last known trajectory?
I don't even know, honestly. I was so focused over in where I'm at.
Look over to Haru. Where did it go?
Haru doesn't know.
I don't know.
Does anybody know where it went? Because last time I checked, there was 3 in this building that I'm standing on.
I'm assuming I can hear that, right?
Everyone
Yeah, I'm
can hear
yelling.
that.
Yeah,
I'm standing there.
telepathic.
40.
Okay, Komori is now just staring in this building, and it's not a voice that you hear through the telepathic bond, but you can sense frustration.
Oh yeah.
I feel a disturbance in the force. Last time I checked, there were 3 McNasties in this building.
Hey, Komori, it occurs to you now why Okami Hanzo thinks that you're the leader of the group, because you feel his frustrations at this.
So I'd like to move that if I turn into a yokai, I just become Hanzo.
I guess, what's a normal jump distance if I just do a normal jump? What, 10 feet or less?
I mean, you're a
you
monk,
can
so...
run straight down the building for crying out loud.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna jump to this rooftop over here.
I mean, you can.
Okay. But is it like considered a normal jump? Is it calculated by
If I remember your
speed,
strength
or-
score appropriately, you should be
It
fine.
says 16. Okay, just
Yeah,
run
you're
and jump.
fine.
I'm on top of this building. Kinda.
And you see what you see?
Trying to. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a bear.
Yeah, it's a bear.
I was like, I had to zoom in. I was like, what is that? I forgot about the bears.
Most people
bear.
do. I don't. I have nightmares of the bears.
Bears.
Fires.
Just walking around inside the fine and shit, walking around the roof.
I'm assuming you're dashing because you're at 90 feet now.
Yep. Have
Okay.
to. Alright, yeah. What's this?
That's Matayoshi.
Oh.
And bears.
I can't see anything, but there's 3 in this building over here. Points over to the pagoda.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that's your turn now. Shinrai!
Yep. I got nothing.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Going to...
Considering what I saw with Kimura, would it be safe to assume that the guy who did deck me was one that was in the pagoda?
Yeah. Pretty safe to say.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think they left.
Going to venture over to this door and open it, not bust through it. So I can see what's
hack!
Yeah.
Find the interior of a very well-stocked blacksmith.
Ah, okay. Thought maybe someone might have vanished into there. Okay. Because we are looking for a missing person.
Persons to person.
Persons. Yeah. And I take it everyone might be in this building then, given that there are bears over there.
I'm sorry, I was doing something. What building?
The one that Kumiko is on top of.
I mean, no one's looked into it, so who knows?
Oh, okay. I can dash. I can dash to there. And check inside and see what I see.
Okay.
Open
You
door.
throw the door open.
And absolutely nothing.
Absolutely.
Okay,
nothing. Well,
that's my turn.
stuff, but not a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
He's fucking dead.
Yeah.
It's their turn now. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Do. Yeah, she would. Do. Hey, Komori, look what you found.
Yep.
Regretfully, you just lock eyes, and that's where the turn for this poor bitch ends.
Okay.
Haru! Also,
You're
you
gonna
do
scream in your head.
I'm about to say, Komori, you still are telepathically linked, so...
Link for 8 hours.
Hmm.
Alright, and in that case, just as a free action, to the south.
Alright.
Okay. This is what?
Good to know.
Haru,
Like, get
you can fly.
I don't see it, fuck.
Shit. Okay.
You do see Komori, though, and he's looking... Oh,
Well, that guy's not going anywhere. I'm gonna drop concentration and
he's
cast
looking in that
haste.
direction. Oh. Oh, no!
Here we go. Zoom, motherfuckers.
Haru, you can fly really fast.
So that's 80 feet here. Boom.
Hello.
Hello there.
I take a dash to get there. Fuck.
And
Alright.
hasted action. Dash. Mhm. Basically, it's going to land on front of her. I think just
Yes.
that doesn't look like a. It looks like a fucking demon.
That's kind of the point.
That's
They're wearing-
the point.
It's got boobs.
I'm not focused on that, but it doesn't matter.
Obviously, that's not the thing you focus upon seeing this. Anyway, is that the entirety of your turn? Just going, where do you think
Yeah.
you're going, bitch? Okay.
25 can get me there.
Yeah, sadly I cannot do anything with my bonus action. Oh wait, no, I can dodge.
This is fair.
No, it's bullshit, but I take it.
So, Hanzo, what do?
Well, he's way down there. It's gonna take a bit. There.
It's just a step of the wind.
Well, I'm trying to conserve key points too. Gotta think about that. Don't got shit tons left.
Yeah.
Shame.
Kind of need those. Yeah.
What
sad.
you blow it on?
Because you can literally get right up next
Unarmed
to him.
strikes and other stuff. My astral arms. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Too much. Kind of need that. It's gonna take like an extra turn to get down there. Yeah, it's 45 feet. It's about as far as I'm getting.
Okay. Adiyoshi, all signs point to that direction.
Also,
You know what?
point to get over there.
You know what?
The hair.
Oh, I don't know what. Is it
I
bears?
don't know.
Hey, Kumiko,
Yeah.
would you like to play I Air Druid?
Yeah?
No time to explain. He grabs hold of her and turns into a giant owl and flies with her all the way to find this thing.
I mean, she's on the roof, so
Yeah, I'm on the
you can
roof.
you can scoop her up on literally the going
Yep.
up part.
And then just
I
kind
don't
of
want to
put her
fly
down.
air druid.
Yes. Because I can fly at 120 feet.
45. Okay. So it's-
Don't
Okay.
drop me!
I'm assuming Kimiko's willing,
Yeah.
Don't drop me! Just go over here.
just for expediency's sake, and 120 feet fucking movement. You're here now.
Oh, drop me on the roof!
So right about here?
That works.
Yeah, because it's like I can't stand on the roof for some reason, but okay, yeah.
Because
Oh,
how
it's
the map works.
Hornboy.
Ah,
It's Hornboy.
Break con-
Horn girl.
knowing that the
Oh, girl?
bear's not gonna
Horn
make it.
thing.
Oh, they
Break
always
concentration.
Doesn't really
Concentration.
matter.
They look like me.
And mentally command. Vroom.
Ow.
Ow.
Shit.
Anything else, Mariyoshi?
That's it.
This one's
Bullshit
all-
bears are gone.
Thank Christ. Ah, fucking bears. This one almost got away. Shame. Hey, Tori. Everyone's running off in a very similar direction to each other. And well,
So,
why? Oh, you're back there.
hear me out here.
Okay.
Theoretically,
If I
could I ride a beholder king?
Huh?
Theoretically.
Oh dear.
Could I ride a beholderkin?
Yes.
Oh, it's her summon aberration spell.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Can I ride a beholderkin? This is the statement I have to deal with today. Okay. How big
What?
is it? How big
What
is
is
it?
a beholder
It's a
kid?
medium creature.
I'm going to say no then, since it's about as big as you are.
Damn it. Well, it's worth a shot. Guess we're running.
Looks like you're huffing it.
Here we go. I went in the exact opposite direction. Let's go.
Dashing, let's do this.
Can I surf on a flying sword? I mean, you know,
Those swords are just swords at the moment.
it was a joke. Actually, wasn't being
It would be
serious
really
at
cool
all.
though.
It would be, but you know.
I know what this unfortunate bastard's doing on their turn. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh, where did Terry end
Oh,
up?
sorry. I forgot push to talk again.
That's all right.
I was saying I should probably summon an aberration anyways.
I mean,
If I get over there, because then I can use a turn on that. But no, I already used the dash action. Never mind.
yeah, it's
Ignore me. Forgot about that.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Hey, Komori, that thing you were afraid of happening looks like you might have just stopped in its tracks. Would you
Not
like some-
exactly.
Yeah.
It already came to pass, unfortunately.
Oh, someone kept
But-
count.
Yep. But essentially, just absolutely pissed. You just see a spirit of the wind point forward. Chains of binding come. Truth is the key of freedom. Speak and become free. Restrain your lies lest you die. Restrained for all eternity. And phantasmal force, once again, and 5 runic chains essentially would come down, restraining the creature, each chain only being broken if a truth is spoken, and a new chain added if they lie.
DC 18 intelligence save. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna get lucky twice. Okay, I roll to myself, and you're not gonna be happy more.
Natural
Nat
20?
20?
21.
Damn.
I'm gonna go ahead and click that off now.
Okay. But Komori will just hiss. It's like, and essentially just turns, I guess, to Hanzo since he's the closest. If any of you kill him, you answer to me. Leave him alive.
Okay.
I mean, I hear that giant fucking owl.
Ooh.
Giant owl, that too.
That is who. Wow.
Unfortunately, that is all I can do.
Okay. Kimiko.
Well, hearing that booming voice, she's gonna take. She does take an action to shoot it with longbows anyway, but she's not gonna kill it.
You can't non-lethal bow attacks, ranged attacks.
This is true.
I still take a shot at it anyway.
Okay.
Does that 18 hit that thing?
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. I'll hit it one more time. Hopefully not good. I'll slow it down for you.
Well, the good news is it's not dead. The bad news is it's
Okay.
also still conscious.
All right, come on, it's all yours.
Shinrai. I don't know where you are on this big ass map I made. There you are.
Yeah,
You're next to a
too
corpse.
far from where I need to be. So,
Wish I could have called that topic.
that iron dude is still hanging around somewhere, though, right? Or is he dead?
You're dealing with it.
They're trying to deal with it currently.
Yeah, because it's demonized, huh? Okay. It will take me to even get to the doorway there, a dash, so... Well... Dash to here. And
It's not looking good, so risking a shot might kill it. Just saying.
yeah, no, I heard Komori and
Oh, everyone heard Komori.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mental. And mental.
Yep.
Like, he just...
Yeah, there's
Everyone
not
has
much
psychic
I can
tinnitus now.
No, that's actually all I can actually even do. I wouldn't even be able to get close enough for a sword attack, so that is my turn.
Okay. Let's see here. This is interesting. So Haru, facing down this very strange, you're not even sure it's a hobgoblin anymore, it's going to try to punch you.
Okay.
Nope.
Hold on. I'm gonna use my reaction
Uh,
and hit it back. Because, this is non-lethal, and let's go.
I swear to fucking Christ.
That probably. Oh wait, I can reroll one strike per hit
You
per
can
battle.
reroll.
I'm gonna do that.
oh my god!
Wait, hold on.
Dude!
And this adds a d6 plus.
Dude!
Oh.
You non-lethally killed them. They're in a coma now.
This is basically I just reposted and pommel strike the bitch in the face.
No, I think I'm just gonna sit outside from now on. You guys have this handled. I'm not even gonna bother anymore.
Holy shit, though.
I'm going to describe this as it happened in
38.
my mind. This is what happened in my mind. So, this poor creature, thinking it might be able to get something of an upper hand by just clocking its current threat to it right now, might find a chance to escape, goes in for the punch, whiffs it as Haru just ducks slightly to the left, and very nonchalantly doesn't even fully draw the sword, literally just kind of tilts the scabbard in just the right way, yoinks it to where the fucking pommel clocks the bitch in the jaw, resheathes it. Everything stands still for 1 second, 2, 3, and that's when the bitch topples over unconscious. And
I get her uppercut.
that's combat.
Oh, yours, Komori.
Oh, Komori's pissed.
I think I'm just going to go sit outside. Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't mind if everyone actually did that.
Oh, by the way, the Ronin, they're clapping.
Wonderful.
I guess they're entertained.
Land.
There are Ronin
Can we
here?
go down?
Yeah.
Where are they running? Oh, they're over there. Would you all care to explain what was that?
I heard a lightning bolt as much as you did.
And
I'm
literally,
aware. I was with you two.
Hello?
you literally watch as the doors open briefly. 3 figures kind of just peer out, see everything,
A giant fucking owl, too.
and they immediately just slowly shut the door again. We'll come back when you're not busy.
I'm gonna need a giant owl token.
In the future.
Well, basically, you were doing nothing. I was worried they were gonna start killing villagers again.
So you decided to just move in, alert the entirety of the town. Additionally, let 2, perhaps 3, perhaps more escape with information about our combat capabilities, about our faces, about the fact that they were repelled from this town without getting anything out of them.
Okay, first of all, none escaped.
I beg to fucking differ. Explain to me, Morimoto, how many were in the shrine?
I saw
How many?
three initially.
3. How many of those have you found? How many of those have you felled?
One
Oh,
quick
it's my
note, this
fault.
is all in character, and I know it is.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
good.
Gamori has every right to be pissed off at everything
Yeah,
happening.
I say mentally 2.
Eh.
One's
Me too.
gone.
One's gone.
Is what I was worried about. So, Gamora, I am right there with you on this.
Indeed.
Because
I'm just
Despite
gonna.
that, none of you stopped
I
him.
had no idea.
How many of you were there, right beside him, when Haru decided to do this? Or, Haru, did you elect to do this on your own?
I wasn't close, that's for sure.
I already saw an opportunity to lightning bolt and therefore lightning bolted.
I mean,
Did he consult anyone? Because all I really
Not
had,
me, he
yeah,
and Matayoshi would have been oblivious to Haru even leaving the general area.
Yeah.
Because owl.
there was no consultation. All I had time to do was shift as soon as I saw the lightning bolt.
I left
Can I-
Hondo and climbed up the building.
I'm just gonna revert back to normal and see if I can check and see if this person's actually stable.
Oh yeah, they're, I won't say fine, but alive, and might have a fracture in their jawline now. Who am I kidding? Yeah, that jaw's broken.
So I'm back to normal now. Normal.
When Haru says
No.
you can't leave, he means you can't leave.
Yeah.
That is the most aggressive way to say, stay.
Down.
Not just stay. Like, kind of like your aggressive girlfriend. Just like telling your man, stay here, or I stab you.
I don't like how that rings with me personally.
Anya.
Sounds
But
like
back in
sex.
character.
Yeah, back in character. Look. No, you were doing anything. I asked like 5 times. Should we do something? We should do something. No one said anything. You were just
That
waiting
doesn't
there.
mean you
For what?
just run in without a plan. You never think these things through. None of you do. The first time that we encountered the Jinai twins and their group, we immediately ran in. Most of us were unprepared. Most of us had to deal with the repercussions of it. Morimoto fell down and nearly died there. The second time, we had nearly a whole contingent of riflemen bearing down on us simply because one of us decided, without any ceremony, just simply acts without any consultation.
I hate to cut this short, and I know it's well deserved, but we have other listeners around. And I kind of point at the dwarf that's approaching back here.
Oh no,
And then I
please
point at
go
the
on. This is
door.
the most excitement I've had in the last couple of weeks.
No, it's.
We can't keep taking risks. Because, frankly, who knows who else is going to go down?
This is very true. Very true.
And now someone has escaped. Perhaps more people have escaped. And know what we're capable of now. You don't think they're going to prepare for this?
Okay, first of all, if they escape.
They
One
did.
escaped. Fine, one escape.
There's one unaccounted for.
One
escaped.
can mean many.
That you know of. How many? Did you
It's
check all
that-
of the buildings to make sure there weren't any more?
This is why I specifically stated we should not do anything without proper intel. We did not know what we were up against.
Fine. Next time, do something. Come up with a plan. Do anything in the first time. I'm not going to stand there and wait for
Our
more
plan-
artists to be massacred.
Patience is a virtue, as it said.
Our plan was to come in here, look around, gather intel, then devise if we were
Then
going to
devise a
attack. Doing nothing was our best course. Rushing in, head
Yeah.
first.
Doing
Well-
nothing. Let's go talk to the villagers. They say doing nothing was a good idea.
I mean, to be fair, all we've been doing is practically nothing since these assholes showed up. If anything, this is
Is that
great.
really your? Is that really?
How is this cage held together? How's the construction of this cage?
Very shitty and ramshackled. It's literally just bamboo poles held together by hemp and rope. Oh my god, hi Sam, can I help you? You need to go outside again.
That sounds like a yes.
Sam,
I think
I
he
want to
heard
be a
you yelling
ninja
at
dog.
everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me play.
Oh, poor dog. You want to play D&D with Daddy? You can be the nin dog.
Call yourself daddy in front of me.
Who's a good
Oh
boy?
god, shut up more.
Who's a good boy?
Give me wolves and I can summon ninja dogs. Don't mind me.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Just fuck you.
Ninja dogs happen to be dire wolves now.
That said, this is actually a weirdly halfway decent point to kind of just end the session.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
With Komori's yokai counter going from 7 to 3 this day from this outburst. Because, wow, I was waiting for this moment. I'm not even gonna lie.
For the day that Komori would break.
Can't blame him though.
And it was on this day that, even though he doesn't know what's happening on this island, Okami Hanzo cracks a smile as Komori understands his pain.
So now you understand. You're a terrible shinobi. I'm
Not
just
even a
very good
shinobi.
master. I really am.
And now, you inherit entire Inuryu. Have fun. I go on vacation.
Wait, what?
Have fun. I retire.
Bye.
Wait,
Go
you can't do
I'm
that.
gonna go
No.
have my ties.
I just
Hawaii.
did.
And just like that, Komori's retirement plan's out the window. He just can't win.
Yeah, stuck on this godforsaken island with a bunch of anti-ninjas
Also,
and a samurai.
weird fun fact, more.
Yeah?
Out of people he's been thinking about taking over the Inuryu, guess who's top of his list?
Yoru.
No.
Ah,
Yeah, right.
right. Yeah, Yoru, take over the Inurinu.
Frankly, I don't think it would be a bad decision, considering
No.
what Tabaxi are.
That is true.
But also because Tabaxi, that's a horrible decision.
Right. That is.
fair point.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. My apologies for that, like, weird start of it. Internet issues, very frustrating. Thankfully, apparently everything's settled down. We managed to get through it. But ultimately, as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, of course, sharing it with your friends, and tuning back. Not next week. Next week, we are doing Odyssey. So, week after for this. Anyway, once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, lucky sons of bitches get to meet us. I gotta go take my dogs out, so we'll catch you all in the next video. See you then.